So, you guys are staying in the lighthouse still, I would assume, and you're still kind of working for Miles. You're still kind of in his contract because you never finished up the other job. But let's say it's the next day after the encounter with the Wendigo, and you wake up, and let's say it's about 9 o'clock, and it's raining out, and it's very cloudy and kind of overcast, but it looks beautiful, and you can see Lynn kind of out in front of the lighthouse, and you can see the forest behind you, and it's a very picturesque scene. It's a very nice place.
I think we're going back to Miles to hear more about the second job.
Okay.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with.
All right. So let's say you head to the bar, if that's all right with everybody, because that would be a reasonable place to look for him. You can go to.
Yes.
Let's go to the Seabound Goblin. I think would be perfect, but it's a little bit from the lighthouse. If there's anything you guys would like to discuss as you're walking through kind of the path from the lighthouse back into town, just let me know. And you're also going to pass through the docks as well. So you're just kind of on the trail right now.
So how many are there boats stationed at the docks?
Let's say there are 2 pretty large-sized boats stationed at the docks right now, but you're not quite there yet. You know, here we could do something fun here. I'm gonna set a timer for 2 minutes, and you guys are gonna have a conversation for 2 minutes in character.
Hey, I've done classes like this before.
Dick.
Oh
Take this down. Sure.
All right, ready and
yeah, it's that weird.
Ishnish.
no, there's no Ishnish for this.
I'm
Okay,
not, I'm
2
Ishnishing
minutes.
for going first.
2 minutes, starting now. Okay.
When it's...
We failed.
Yo, while we're walking, anybody want any spells? I got like 8 left. Is anybody hungry?
I am good.
You're good.
Keep your skill.
Lawrence?
I'm okay.
Lawrence?
I'll try one.
Ghost?
I'll try one.
You good?
I'm okay.
You're good?
I want to try
Man,
one.
you guys...
Hey,
You seem to forget that I don't eat.
I don't
You know
need
what?
to
I'm not
either,
used to
but I
that.
still like to try
It's whatever.
foods.
You want to try one, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Okay, I pull it out and give him a scone. Here you go, man.
Can I borrow your fork too? Is it clean?
Which fork are you talking about?
The one that you stole from the borrowed from the college.
I actually I gave that to that weird cat guy
Oh, dang. Okay.
or girl. I don't know.
Here,
Yeah.
Riz, can you move back
So-
from your mic a little bit?
Fine.
Like, sorry, you're peeking it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I gave that to the cat person.
Okay. Well, then I'll just eat with my bare hands. Wait,
Yeah.
you have bare hands?
You talking about my hands now? Talking about my hands now. I understand I'm a bear, but like, okay, honestly, that was a pretty good joke. That was a good joke.
Thanks. I've been practicing.
I can't tell jokes. I'm not very good at it.
You can probably get it. I believe in you.
Go ahead. Try to say a joke.
Yeah, toss over a joke.
This is what you want.
Oh, I get it, because you're a ghost. You're doing the,
Ooh.
yeah.
Hey, nice.
That was good. That was nice.
All right. Oh, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad.
Max didn't speak at all.
I did a little bit.
You did a little bit.
All you said was no.
All right, so you're walking through the path, and you come up across the docks, and there are 2 fairly decent-sized boats just chilling in harbor. And there's kind of 3 separate docks kind of split out, so there's 2 sections for boats to actually go and park.
Mhm.
And you can see that it's actually really pretty busy on the docks, and people are kind of milling around, and they're unloading shock rock, and they're unloading iron and weapons, and just lots of different trade items. There's bags of grain, And you can see a lot of different people doing it too. It's not a very... In Windborn, it was mostly elves, and it was pretty standard for there to be only elves in this place, but this is a very diverse, like, you can see goblins, you can see kobolds running around, you can see there's a couple giants as well, or not giants, what's the word? Goliaths. And just a slew, just a melting pot of all the different races, just kind of gathering things. You see a few tieflings, just a smattering of all of the different races in D&D. Mm. And you can see a couple people are kind of directing the operations, telling people where to send things.
When we're walking past, do I see Grant at all?
Yeah, I'm going to get to that. So...
Sick. Hey, pick up others.
Yeah, everybody get your vocal warm-up so you can properly not do your character voice.
I'm still trying to develop mine.
Okay, so you see a couple people directing the operations, and most notably, Grizz notices this person. His name is Grant Worthington, and he is wearing it's kind of a very dirty-looking suit. And he's also wearing kind of this Scottish-looking cap. And, yeah, but he's just kind of directing people around. Actually, not a Scottish-looking cap, a sailor's hat. That'd be better, a sailor's hat.
Sailor's hat, okay.
But there's a lot of people going through, and it's very busy on the docks.
Hey, Grant! Hey,
yes, what's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, just directing all the operations for the town and making sure things run smoothly. How's your reintroduction back into society going?
It's been a little weird sometimes, but for the most part, it's fine.
Well, just to let you know, I am always on your side, and I'll be there for you if you need me. And if there's anything I can do, I know it's always been a little bit tough for you in your situation, but I'm glad I could get you on your feet.
Yeah, thank you for that. Hey, you want any scones?
Yeah.
By chance?
Hell yeah, I'd take a scone.
Okay, yeah.
And he picks up 2 actually, a blueberry and chocolate scone, and he passes one to a tiefling that's next to him, and they kind of do a handshake or something, and then he gets back to work.
Holding just filled with scones.
No, it's a crate.
No, I have a crate.
A crate that he carries everywhere, I guess.
Yeah, I just carry it. It's under my arm, probably.
But
it was originally 10. I'm down to 5 now.
But yeah, he thanks you, and
if anyone gets a bag of
back to
holding
work.
in this campaign, if anyone gets a bag
It
of
was so
holding,
much scones
I'm giving
in
it to Grizz. It's just gonna be scones.
So many scones.
It's gonna be a scone cannon.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do at the docks? Or is that about it?
Grant, I think we're gonna go talk to, I don't know, honestly, bar somewhere.
All right, we'll have a good one.
You too, man.
And he just kind of goes back to working, and yeah. Anything anyone else would like to do there before you head out?
What kind of cap is he wearing?
Sailor's hat, kind of like like a naval kind of look.
Sick.
How do you know this person?
He's someone I met when I first got here.
Yeah.
Kind of helped me get a job and stuff.
Fair enough.
Good guy.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that was all in character.
Seems nice.
Yeah.
But now you're passing through, and you kind of pass through town, and it's a little less busy in town because you get the feeling that most of the people are actually just working right now, and a lot of the people are just working in the docks, and it's not very busy in town.
I just
work hours.
Yeah.
Did I just put in my 2 weeks notice or something for my job?
I'll leave that up to you. Actually, do you want to still be working temporarily there, or do you? Because we could assume that you asked for time off for the party in Windborn, or you could just have quit. It's up to you.
We'll say I just put in some time to go do some personal stuff.
You're using all of your vacation and your sick days at once.
Yes. Well, I've been there for roughly 15 years, haven't I?
Around that time. Yeah.
Yeah, so I probably have a lot of vacation time.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't used it at all, and if it rolls over, then yeah.
Yeah.
I probably haven't used it. I feel like I just work all day.
So.
I mean, giant 9-foot tall bear. Where else is he gonna go?
Yeah. just a dock worker.
All
I
right.
move shit.
Hey, since I'm a dock worker, would I know stuff about like sailing and boats, or just more about like?
If you're a dock worker, I'd say you know kind of where to get the cargo off of a boat. Really.
Okay, yeah,
Is
yeah.
the extent
You
of your
probably know
knowledge.
about rigging and
Cargo
stuff.
hold.
Yeah, you know your
Yeah,
way around
right.
a cargo hold, but I wouldn't say you're a sailor.
You
Yeah,
can
I
find
didn't-
stowaways.
I
I
would give
assume.
him. You'd probably have some like rigging skills because
Yeah,
they were
some of
all
that.
to tie shit up.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice, that's why I did that door. I was so good at it.
Yeah, the knob on
yeah.
the door was
Lasso the
spot
old
on.
door. But you enter into the tavern, and you can see a couple people in there. You can see. Roll a d10 in my head for amount of people in room. Let's see. You see a couple tieflings chilling. It looks like they're playing some sort of like. It looks like cribbage, but like you can't tell if it's actually cribbage or if they're just playing some sort of game. You can see two halflings arguing over. One of them's playing guitar, and you can see the other one arguing that he's playing it incorrectly, and they're looking at tablature and stuff and trying to create a melody that they both are very, they can't agree on it at all. And at the bar, you can see a different person. Grizz, you want to describe for me Zoltan real quick?
Fuck yes. Okay. Kind of like he's probably done a lot of work, like outside of this kind of stuff. He's a little built, but not really at the same time. You can't really tell because he has kind of baggy-ish clothes on. He's got like kind of shoulder length blonde hair that's kind of like put back behind his ears and stuff. And he has like glasses on, but they're like huge round glasses.
What a nerd.
Okay.
Wait, what
Yeah.
race is he?
Puggers.
That's what race it is.
Human elf, maybe. His
Human?
ears are a little pointed.
Okay.
Half-elf.
But yeah, it's not a familiar face to any of you, but I mean, to the non-player characters here, which is all of us, it's a familiar face 'cause it's a Grizz
No, no.
campaign as well.
I only know him from the song.
That's fair, yeah.
But yeah, you enter and he says, "Hi, I'm Zoltan," and and you can also see Miles with a small bottle of beer, maybe that same brand, the Brewskis for him.
Need.
Risky's.
Yeah, but he's just chilling at the table. But those are the only people in
Whoa.
there.
Champion table clog. Can I do an insight on Zoltan?
For sure.
What do you resulted, man?
Where are you rolling? Where are you rolling though? You're rolling D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Okay.
17.
Okay.
How is he feeling? You feeling good?
Okay. Let me get
I
to.
feel good. Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. So, you can tell that he is feeling pretty alright. He, it's very ambiguous, his emotion that you're reading off of him. You can't tell a whole lot, but he's happy, and he enjoys his job.
For a 17, you can't? Man,
He's happy and he enjoys his job, that's for sure.
man's got a steel mind.
And as far as
Yeah,
style of the
RDC.
bar, it's a little bit ramshackle, and the bar top is kind of dented and scratched and splintering in places.
What's the name of this bar?
The Seabound Goblin.
Have I not been here before?
Yeah, you've been here.
Okay.
There's a different group of
too.
people here, but
Right.
yeah.
Weren't they just like the dragon people?
Yeah, I believe he was there. Yeah.
Probably
He
one
was a
called the
kobold.
Falling Pot.
This would also make Zoltan something like 200 plus or like 150 plus years old.
Yeah, I'd say
so-
in mine he was like 32 or something.
Okay. Well, he's very old now.
He's a very
What
old
was
man.
it called again? The
He's
sea
a
goblin?
The Seabound Goblin,
You
yes.
should make him immortal. He doesn't age.
You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know crap about Zoltan.
I'm gonna go.
I'd
for
I'm gonna
it.
put it next to Miles.
While they go to Miles, I'd probably go to the bar and get some food or something.
I'm gonna just go get a drink.
Okay, we are going to start with the easiest ones first, and that is getting a drink and getting some food.
Yeah!
Sick.
So, go ahead and do that.
Go to the bar. I'm like, hey, what kind of food you guys got here?
We have a lot of different food, actually. We have, Many different things.
What you got? What kind of food you got?
We have all sorts of stuff.
Hate you.
I hate you.
Got any like meat or
Yes.
anything? Can I get some?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he gives you a steak.
Yoggers.
I grab a steak and go sit next to Miles.
Very nice. And Dylan.
What do you got on tap?
All of it.
Can I get a PBR?
Yeah, you can get a.
Pabst exists
Yeah,
in
you
this
can,
world.
You can get the Pabst, my man. Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
Okay. Whew. All right.
You're so red.
Am I? Okay. All right.
Louise.
All right. So you get your peeps, and probably sit down next to Miles and Dare.
Yep.
So Azura, you're going to talk to Miles.
Yeah.
All right. Do that.
So, what was that other quest you told us about settling a debt for you?
So the thing is, my friend started up a business here, and it wasn't exactly fiscally or financially sound when it first started. So I gave him a bit of seed money for the job, and he's not repaying me, and I can't seem to find him around really anywhere. But I was hoping you guys would be able to kind of search the city and look for these people for me and extract the debt from them, so to speak.
Okay.
And I'd be willing to give you some of that money as well. I'll give you a cut of it.
During this whole conversation, I'm just over there like,
And I'm just
Chalk on some
quietly
steak.
listening while also giving Grizz a dirty look. Stop, you fucking
Just
animal.
sipping on my
It
PBR.
takes me like legitimately like a minute to eat the whole steak.
Jesus. And I think as
Like,
far
you're
as
so
food
worried
goes now,
about
I'm not going to charge you really anything because it'd just be too much trouble to be like, oh, one gold piece, one gold
What
piece,
kind
one
of
gold
steak was
piece.
it? Was it tri-tip? Was it elk? Was it...
It was a kind of a baseball.
For the
cut.
wagyu.
You know, like a
I'm listening to this conversation while
What?
also giving Grizz
Like a
look of
baseball.
mild concern.
like what do they call those? Like the
meatball?
not a meatball, no. Like a baseball cut of steak. Is that not a thing?
No.
A baseball cut.
At least
Why are
not
you
one
looking at
that
me?
I
I just look
heard
up and like
Yeah,
smile
baseball.
with, like, steak
Okay.
around.
Show me a picture.
It's called a baseball cut. We're really just gonna discuss steak now, I guess.
What the heck is
Look at
that?
that.
Wagyu.
Let me get you a picture of a baseball cut steak, because apparently this is
How
like
big are they roughly?
Well, the size of a baseball, I guess.
That takes me like that's like
It's
2 bites.
tiny, yeah. For a
it's
big
what he
bear.
gave you. He didn't give you the asparagus, mind you, but
Cut in half and legit just shove half
No
of
one
it
should
in.
have asparagus. It's awful.
okay. So we're still mid conversation with Miles and Azura now.
Could you describe the person we're going after?
What do you mean by that?
I mean,
Appearance.
if you want us to go talk to him, we need to know what he looks like and where
Well,
we can find him.
Okay, so yeah, that's a fair point. He's an orc, and he's tall, and he wears kind of a cloak, as well. Most of his gang wears cloaks. I believe he works with several goblins and this other hooded dude. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot. They call their gang the Truedark bandits, which is a little bit edgy, but I mean it works.
21st century.
Edge
Out
Lord.
of thing, would I know of this guy?
So you lived in Lynn as well at the lighthouse, so you've probably heard of the Truedark bandits, but maybe not seen them.
What color
Did I hear
cloaks do
anything
they wear?
But I know.
From the dock.
Black.
I was in character.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, they wear black cloaks.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to make it more apparent that you're.
I'm trying to, like, make my character's voice just like my sleepy voice.
That is gonna be impossible for me to decipher. Whether you're asking a question.
Have I heard anything about this group from the docks?
Yeah, I would say you've probably heard a bit about them through Grant, mainly in warnings of not to mess around with them and like not to. Yeah. But does that still sound all right to you guys? I mean, I know it's kind of non-typical, but so is the last job.
I mean, if I get paid, I do not care.
I
Yeah,
like
sure.
that. I like your spirit. I like that attitude.
I can help.
They're making
intimidation.
you like mad. We can do whatever. It's fine. Yeah.
Perfect. And I do not mind if you rough him up a little bit. Like that's a-okay. But don't hurt my boy. Don't go too far. He's still my boy, but he's gotten a little off track.
So we can't hurt the main guy, but what about the other people?
I mean, killing is kind of like. I mean, do you really want to take human life in your hands and just
Orc life.
orc life, whatever?
Goblin life.
Do you really just want to like take someone's spirit and crush it underfoot, or like?
Killing?
Okay.
You don't know who we've killed.
God. Okay.
I can't heal him, so I could kill him.
But yeah,
Get him near death and then heal him.
I suppose you could do that. Yes.
Just keep killing him and then bring him back to 1 point and then slash him again and then bring him back to 1 point. And slash him.
Where's the money?
He steps out of line. Bonk.
You are awful people. God.
This is out of character, okay?
Chaotic.
My coffee has gotten darker.
Yeah, good.
All right. So I would recommend that you start by asking around town or asking at the docks. Would be my guess, is because most people aren't in town at the moment. But you could maybe do a stakeout at some point. I don't know.
Steak?
Like right here, like this.
Like steak?
Oh
Hey,
my
same
God.
ideas.
Yes, exactly like that. Except nothing like that at all. And you're stupid.
Call me stupid.
Okay, I'm sorry. But best of luck, boys and girl.
Fellas. And lasses.
Lass.
So, you exit the bar. I'm guessing. Actually, sorry. Do you exit the bar?
I chug whatever I have
it's
left.
only
and
it's only Miles and then Zoltan in here.
Miles, and there were two halflings arguing over music and two tieflings playing cribbage.
What's
I'm
cribbage?
not interested.
It's like a little board game.
Yeah,
with
like they
pegs.
wouldn't know anything.
Okay, so you are in the bar still.
Yeah, I guess.
I just pound the rest of my PBR. I slam it down on the table. Alright, I'm ready when you guys are.
Very nice.
Ready to go?
I say we go. We should go talk to people.
Just chug that,
where to talk-
Peeves.
We should go talk. Figure out somewhere to talk to people. You said docks, so we could go back to the docks and talk to Grant and them. It's up to you guys.
I feel like the docks would be our best bet right now.
Ask around, yeah.
Everyone should be down there.
Okay,
Can I
so.
hitch a ride on Grizz? Can I hitch a ride on Grizz's back?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Can I
Can
do
you?
that?
Can you? Can he, Grizz?
I don't weigh very much.
How tall is Chris?
How much do
9
you
feet.
weigh?
I don't weigh
9
very
feet?
much. I
Or
mean,
9
My-
foot something?
My
God
carrying
damn.
capacity is 244 pounds, so unless you weigh less than that.
Yeah, I think you're probably set, right?
I could probably ride on Grizz's back.
I'm very small.
So is that gonna happen?
That's
My
up to you.
medium size. I don't have a weight listed. My size is medium.
Okay, but what's your height? Like how? Because Grizz is like 9 foot something.
I'm like 5'10".
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'd say you're
I'm
tiny, but
just
that's
gonna
pretty
like
much as tall as I am.
briskly kind of like sort of float onto Grizz's back.
Grizz, are you gonna permit this? Are you gonna tolerate this kind of riffraff?
What you doing? What you doing there, Ghost?
I don't want to walk.
I don't want to walk. You don't walk in the first place, you're a ghost.
Just hold on. Don't fall.
My man needed a break from hovering. Okay, so
If he wants to chill up there, I don't care.
so you head. Oh my gosh, you head towards the docks. You're basically being haunted now, and you head
I
back
have a
towards the
backpack on, so
docks.
you're probably just chilling on the backpack.
I'm just sitting on the backpack.
At this point, one of the boats has left, and they're unloading the second one right now.
Can we tell what boat left? Like, do we know what the boat was?
Let's say it was the boat.
It was a frigate.
That was
Was it the
boat that was
what
closest
the
to the lighthouse left.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So the one closest to town is still there. But you see, Grant's still kind of directing people around.
P-oggers.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
Hey.
gonna look up at Chris and see little ghost man just chilling.
Hey,
Hey,
you know you
Grant,
got
what's up, man?
someone up there.
Oh, you know, just doing the same old, same old. Do you have a nice drink?
I didn't. I got a steak.
Oh,
Kind of
nice.
Kind of lackluster.
Really?
It,
Bit small.
it didn't. It took me like 2 seconds to eat.
I suppose for you that would be pretty easy. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, did you need something, or?
We had a few questions that you might be able to answer. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, depends on the question for sure.
My character is visibly overjoyed that I'm just chilling.
I also see you've got a little, hitchhiker there.
Yeah, he was apparently tired of walking, even though he
Hello.
floats. I don't
Hey there, little guy.
Just chilling. It's whatever.
Little guy.
I mean, I weigh virtually nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a few. Do you know
Everyone froze.
Do you know like a group of people called like the Truedark bandits or something?
I do, as a matter of fact. I've had to actually run them off of these shipments before. So, what do you need to know about them?
Do you like know where they would be held up at all? Do you know anything about that?
I know they like to camp out at the docks at some points.
Crank that good old volume.
Sometimes
You know
they
what poops
they
mean.
camp in the forest as well. It depends.
You know of anyone in your like? I'm assuming I know a lot of people in the dock area. And
Yeah.
I've probably seen the Truedark bandits in the
Yeah, you've probably seen them in passing.
Yeah.
Let's.
Would I know?
I don't think you know exactly where they were. I think you would know that they like to base kind of in the forest, like right outside of where deals are going down. Like when trade comes in, if it's a big trade and they know it's going to be, they will camp like hidden outside of the dock area, kind of by the lighthouse, and then try and ambush it.
Okay.
Man, they're just a
I'm
bunch
so
of
gonna
meanies, aren't
draw.
Um,
Just ghost chilling on Dariesta.
If you're looking
I'll
for
send you a
them,
picture of them.
you need a picture of them.
No, I'll send.
no.
I'm gonna send Ghost a
Do they
picture
have
of
I'm
me.
gonna
pictures
draw
are?
ghost chilling
Huh?
on
Does everyone know what
Dariesta.
pictures are in this world?
I think so. Yeah. I think they have cameras, rudimentary cameras in this world. Let's say.
Like the wind-up ones.
Yeah.
Just magic cameras.
That wouldn't be far off either. But I think the easiest way for you to be able to find them would be to if you staked out the docks.
You really want us
Okay.
to stake out, don't we?
Okay.
But you could search the forest as well.
When is the next big shipment?
The next big shipment will be the shock rock for tomorrow, and we're also getting a bit of raw materials for to deliver to Windborne as well. Some iron and a couple things.
What time
Okay.
tomorrow?
So what time? Yeah.
I believe that's coming around 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
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 Would you guys be down to, like, we could chill out at the lighthouse, like, watch out?
We got the
When
good
they
old
Watch
go
from
binocs.
by.
Or even
the
monocs.
Okay.
Watch from the top and just chill. Go to bed a little early.
Perfect.
You could even sleep
Man,
on
I
top of the
wish.
lighthouse.
Wait. I have a question. 'Cause
42.
In my story, I mentioned my character has a ship. Would
Mhm.
she have it here or no?
Yeah, she probably would have it here. So let's say it's kind of a little bit far away. It's on its own separate dock, kind of a little bit near the lighthouse.
Is that the crashed one?
No, it's not the crashed one that I put on the map.
I
No.
crashed into the rocks.
Shoot, I forgot to turn the lighthouse on. No.
Can't see anything.
No, but it's on its own kind of separate thing. And it's not really a business vessel. It's kind of a personal cruiser, I would
yeah,
assume.
it's just
It's
like
a
a
party
little,
barge.
little tiny.
It's a fishing boat.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna stake out for tonight, or for tomorrow, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go chill in the lighthouse. And then use the good old binocs if we've got them. Do I?
Binoculars?
Or monoculars. Don't be numberist.
Okay.
Dylan,
I don't
stop.
remember you having anything like that, but
Dylan, stop it.
Oh, come on. Can't I have a little fun?
No.
you just got to order a PBR in my D&D campaign, so
Yeah, and someone else was playing cribbage on your watch, so...
that's true.
He's got a
Is there
point.
anything else you'd like to do in town?
I wouldn't mind stopping by the black market.
Yeah. Let's go to the
Cool.
black market.
Thanks.
Let's
Is
go
there,
over
like,
to the
a-
black market.
Yeah, you can go. While she goes to the black
just go
market,
to
is there
the
like a
dark web.
magic shop or something here or no?
There is no magic shop here.
There's no
No, we
magic
left
shop?
that in wherever we were last.
Yeah, I was just checking.
I think your magic shop would just be the black market, honestly.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Dylan, I'll pull up the black market for you. I think everyone else has it. Yeah.
I need to find it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, are you pulling it up on your phone?
Indeed.
Oh. Dylan's been playing as Zerlin
there's-
in the
yeah.
background this whole time.
Dude, I do that every campaign. No,
Really?
but there's only one thing that I actually want from the black market, and
Uh-huh.
that was from 2 weeks ago. Do you still have it on there?
Yeah, it should. Which one? Like the cat?
The cat, the black cat that steals your soul, even though it wouldn't affect me at all, because I'm a soulless ginger.
Oh, so there you go.
Oh, I think
The
I did get rid of one of the
Fear
cats.
Forge thing of.
Didn't someone else buy a cat?
No.
Yeah?
No.
I thought I could swear that someone else had bought a cat.
No.
No,
Nobody
Ghost
did.
wanted to.
I wanted to, okay.
Okay. The only cat I have here. Let me look. Let me control F real quick. I have the Kalinic cat that can sense poison.
There's a black cat that steals your soul.
I think that is the one I got rid of. Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
Man, I was saying, like, last campaign, man, I should have bought that. You should save it so that I can buy it.
My apologies.
I'll just have to wait for it to come back in stock.
I kind of want the imp.
The imp. Uh
I'm keep reading, but.
Did you add anything?
Can I go?
oh.
Oh, okay then.
Well, let me go to my inventory.
A trained closet or imp in a small cage. That's what you want.
Can I go to the guy with the left hand of Mog?
The left hand of Mog.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So, ooh. Rolling up character, loading. So you come across this dude. He
Choose-goose.
is a no. I'm not doing choose goose, Dylan. It's not going to happen.
Man,
Excuse, come on.
Yeah.
Do it.
And you gotta speak in
I already had a character. Okay. You're the
Or
worst.
if you have a better use of Chuskus, then
Well, I guess choose goose is like peel at this point, but
He finally admitted it.
it's okay. I'm just gonna stick choose goose is peel. His alter ego. His spirit is choose goose, I
His
guess.
spirit animal.
But the person you come across now is a heavily armored tiefling who's wearing very similar gauntlets to the left hand of Mog at the moment. I mean, it's not covered in blades, but he's looking very, very stout and armored. And what do you say?
hello, sir. What would you like for this left hand of this like gauntlet thing? Whatever this is.
Well, that's I'm not exactly sure. A lot of gold would be nice.
How much gold you thinking?
How much gold do you have? How much you got on you right now?
Always
Which-
undervalue.
Oh yeah, no.
Rule of thumb, always undervalue.
You take
if have some
30?
leftover.
Gold for it?
30 gold. Interesting. If you've got anything to sweeten the pot, I would take 30
I
gold
have-
and something else.
I have this tooth from the Wendigo of Lynn
And hold on,
that we
wait,
just
what?
killed.
No,
No, you don't.
Don't use that yet.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Chris. It's like so much.
You're telling me that this tooth is from the legendary Wendigo of Lynn.
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I found it kind of over there. Yeah. It could be, it could not.
You know?
Interesting.
Or I have a beer.
A beer.
Yeah.
You have a.
You feeling some beer?
You feeling thirsty?
All right.
Feel
What
thirsty?
the hell? Sure.
30 gold in a beer?
30 gold in a beer. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And
I
he
give him-
Wow.
outstretches his hand and goes for a handshake. And he is going to attempt to pickpocket you.
And like a perception check to
Yeah, let's roll against your passive perceptions. What's that?
passive perception is 11. Oh lord.
Okay, so he managed to steal an additional 10 gold pieces from you.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's 40 and a beer.
40 gold and a beer.
He kind of shakes your hand, and then the other hand goes downwards while he's really keeping your focus on the hand shaking.
Okay.
That sounded weird.
Don't
worry
worry
about it.
downwards. It's shaking two things.
Oh lord, that's
No.
okay. So I have this huge 25-pound gauntlet now, right?
Yes.
Can I go back to the halfling?
Yes. Okay.
Like, hello, me again.
Hello. Wait, no, that's the exact same voice I just did. Can't do
Well,
that.
it's actually, well, no, the voice you did last. That guy was more of a
Okay.
gravelly.
Hello.
gravelly. Hello. So, do you still have that collar?
Yeah, I still have that collar. I've kind of been using it.
Been using it? Okay.
I assume you're gonna let me keep this thing. I mean, that was a fair deal.
It was a fair deal.
What do you want from me?
I kind of want it back.
You want
I know
it
it
back?
sounds. I know. Yeah. Okay. I understand. That sounds kind of crappy. I'm not just gonna take it. I'm not that rude. I'm
Okay.
a nice guy.
Right.
I was gonna trade something for it.
Okay. What do you got to trade?
Does this halfling look strong?
No.
Fuck.
Not like the other dude you arm wrestled with. Not at all.
Not at all. Not the
he
same
looks
guy.
he looks weak, if anything.
Damn. Okay, so I have. Should I give him the tooth? I don't know if he could do anything. So you know that Wendigo that was like the Wendigo of Lynn that's very ancient and like secret kind of in here?
Yeah, I've heard about that before.
Yeah, me and my friends just killed him.
Excuse me? You
Yeah,
just
we
killed. You just
We
killed.
killed the Wendigo of Lynn, yes.
Okay.
So I have this tooth from the Wendigo of Lynn.
Well, that looks pretty realistic.
It is straight from like we legit killed him last night. Like that.
Okay.
We went to this. If you go past that lighthouse there, there's something like a broken down like castle. We killed him there. His
Oh.
body is still probably there. Maybe I don't know. There's a
All
hole with like
right.
with a pillar in it.
I
It's
guess
very cool.
I'll take your word for it. I guess.
And make like a
Yeah, make a
something to-
persuasion.
just to help him
Yeah, make a persuasion.
not hate me. Oh wow, that's a 14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got
Wish
that.
I could have rolled better than that. That'd be sick.
No, you got it though. Yeah, so you persuade him. You give him the tooth for the collar. And at the moment, it still has a star on it. Obviously.
Yes.
You didn't change it around.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I haven't done anything.
Anybody else doing some stuff?
Yes.
Good to have in business. Sorry about like taking the collar back. I understand. It's
No.
just I figured it's very useful. I can't see in the dark that well. I have
Yeah,
problems with that.
That's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Good to do business with you. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, you too. What the hell was that?
And you too.
You do.
I'm just reading.
Tony.
I have the old list, so I'm just reading.
You have the old list. You saved it when it was.
You just added it to my drive.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else buying anything in the black market?
I am. I have
Is there a Rubik's
a
Cube?
little list of items.
A Rubik's
That's
Cube,
okay.
Dylan?
Oh god.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
A spherical puzzle box.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go for the Eye of Spying and the Caged Imp.
I just have a huge. Can
So
this
you took away the diamond sword.
can
Yeah,
this
I don't like
left
it.
hand of Mog fit in my backpack?
Yes.
It has spikes on it.
Unless it's unreasonable, I'm not gonna burden you guys with keeping track of carry weight or
Yeah.
stuff like
Well, 'cause
that.
I'm
Will
saying
you
because
let
it's
Max
covered in
carry
blades.
the dragon head?
Yeah.
I let you put that into like a pocket dimension, and you just pull it out whenever, basically. Yeah.
It's covered in blades, so
Maybe you wrap it up a little bit. Yeah.
okay. How big are these blades?
Let's say these blades are like a good 6 inches each.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty metal. So, Max, you're gonna get the Eye of Spying?
I'm spying in the imp.
Okay, which do you want to do first?
There's more Ethan.
Actually, let's say it's the same person.
Same person. Okay, good. That makes it easier on me.
And me.
Hi sir. I see you have the Eye of Spying and an imp. How much are you willing to sell those for?
Well, see, the rarity of these items is, they're quite rare, and I need something of equal value for it to be worthwhile.
Well, have you heard of the Wendigo of Lynn?
Oh my god, you immediately.
Selling all their stuff.
You let us get the freaking.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's my burden to bear. Yes, I've heard of the Wendigo of Lynn. Of course. Who hasn't?
Well, what if I told you I slayed it and I have this tooth here?
Well, you'd have to excuse me for not taking you at your word.
Am I near her at all?
No. You're pretty far
No.
away from. You're kind of at the different booth still.
I'm just window shopping.
I have the head still, but that's back in my lighthouse.
That's terrifying, by the way. Still.
Yeah, there's a head chilling at the lighthouse.
You just walk in the door and it's just chilling there.
It's like, oh. Yeah.
You don't. Okay.
I don't believe you that that's really the tooth of the fabled Wendigo of Lynn. Like, I'd love for you to be dead, but
Gotta make a
Wait,
check.
this is the old.
can you make a check
Gotta make a check. Perception check or persuasion.
for her?
No, for her. She has to make one.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I was gonna ask if there's like
If you
a
want.
way they could do magic to figure out what it belonged to, but probably not.
Yeah. I don't know of any spells that would do that exactly.
Detect-
I mean,
identify maybe?
detect magic. Yeah,
So
actually.
identify what first. Maybe.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Detect
give
that.
this a little test real quick and identify, Graz.
Yeah, identify. It's a thing.
What is that? Here, let me look that up real quick. What does that do?
Identifies things.
Wow.
It does
Hey, you
the good
didn't-
old identify.
You didn't ask. You didn't specify. one
Choose
thing.
one object. If it's you learn its properties and how to use them.
I could get some mushroom.
Okay, so he uses identify on this tooth, and he notices that it's actually genuine. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would take that definitely.
For both the imp and the Eye
For
of Spying?
for both. I would love this.
For the lie.
All right. That fair trade.
And you get the Eye of Spying and the do you want it to be an imp? Do you want it to be an imp or a closet? I don't really know the difference, so.
Let me look up what both. Oh, that thing is ugly.
What does the closet look like? Oh my gosh.
I
Oh god.
What is it?
don't want that.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, that's
I want the
grody.
imp. That thing. That thing is
What's it called?
A closet.
Closet?
Imp.
Imagine an old person saying closet.
Coming out of the closet.
Coming out of my cage and up
I got 45 minutes. What? No, I got 15 minutes till
15,
my
yeah.
apartment. Boop, boop.
Okay.
You've got 45 minutes till your apartment.
Yeah. Actually, me and Jacob have been trying to get one.
Nice.
The
Okay.
Book of Prayers of a Priest Violently Killed and said to keep the ghosts away.
Oh.
That's not.
Ghosts specifically or like undead spirits?
Okay, well now I just
Like
have a
undead
bunch of
spirits,
mobs in
and
my
I am-
inventory.
Of the undead factor, therefore.
Hey, bro, same.
It tells me to fuck off.
Bro, same.
There was one more thing I.
Yeah, you hear the book and it just. Fuck off.
It doesn't like magically keep us away. We just like don't want to be around it because it's rude.
It just insults you.
You're a piece of garbage.
Your mom hates you.
Basically, yeah.
Some memes. Ethan.
Okay, so
Well, you died.
is anyone else
Hey.
buying?
What would this
Um,
left-handed mob be considered?
A gauntlet? What specifically?
Gauntlet?
Do you mean? Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to make it.
You trying to make it?
You can get an item, the sharp dresser. Doesn't someone already
Wait,
have that?
let's say it's spiked armor.
Yeah. What's
Blade
that doing?
Doesn't someone already have a blade that like comes out of their?
I think we talked about the assassin's blades, but I think I removed them.
It's the sharp dresser from TF2.
I don't know what that is.
Go to him.
Sharp dresser?
Yeah.
What would the strength requirement be? Like 15?
Strength requirement? What's your strength right now?
About 17.
Yeah, let's say it's about 16.
Wow.
In order to, not to put it on, because it's way too cumbersome to actually put on and use, but to actually, to hit things with it.
So I can't put it on my hand?
It
You
is
just
all but
throw it at
impossible
people.
to wear, yeah.
You just throw it at people.
I think in order to wear it, you probably need around 19.
Okay.
Jesus.
Because it's very heavy. Anyone else buying?
Nah.
I
Dylan's-
wanted to.
Lawrence has been window shopping for a while.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mhm.
Nothing sounds interesting.
Nobody else?
I wanted to go talk to the old woman with the apple.
The old woman with the apple? Wait,
40.
okay. Yeah, 40. Alright, I see that. Let me do an old woman voice, I guess.
Not that alarm.
Oh, hello there, Sunny Pie.
Hello, dearie.
Hi. I noticed you only have an apple.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have, yes.
Can I ask you if it's about the apple?
No.
What's their task?
You can have it. You can have it, though.
For how much?
You can have it. You just,
Alright.
you can have this.
Just I take the apple then.
That
Yeah.
is cursed by all hell.
The apple
It's the most
explodes,
cursed apple.
doing 33 hit points of damage.
And
It
then,
most definitely
you,
is.
oddly enough, you, as soon as you take the apple and turn around, you turn around again, and the booth was never there.
Oh, it's
Great.
crazy.
Oh
Alright.
god.
I'm gonna try to feed this to some demon.
I'm immune to disease. I can eat it.
Okay,
Alright.
so y'all got your things.
Oh, I did.
I'm gonna get the Kalinic cat.
The Kalinic cat. Okay.
Yeah. The basically the one that looks like the fucking cat from Alice in Wonderland.
The Cheshire Cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know a bit about that.
I'm trying to think of a voice here to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Damn.
How much for the cat?
Well, you see, I would take maybe 50 for the cat. It's been with me for a while and it's gotten me through some rough times, but I've got to make payments on my house and yeah.
That's sad. That's really sad.
You ever heard of the Wendigo of Lynn?
Have you heard of the good word, the gospel of the Wendigo of Lynn?
teeth.
Can I possibly? You know what? Actually, I'll just pay full price.
Yeah.
I feel bad. So I'm gonna pay full price.
Bellows,
So it
I
was
gotta go.
current 50 gold.
50 gold.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'll be able to pacify my landlord for the time being.
Hey, yo, DM. Can I head back to the lighthouse early and get a head start on sleeping? So we can sneak out in the
clock
morning?
out.
Yeah. I'll be
I'll
back,
clock
but
out.
I gotta go get a haircut.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
What if your haircut?
Thanks. We'll see you.
And the cat seems a little distrustful of you to begin with, but it's
That's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to find a market stall
What you doing?
who has the maps of secret passageways.
Maps of secret passageways, huh? Okay. Oh, that's right after the clinic cat. I typed it in. It showed up. Okay. Sold next to maps of recorded passageways between the Underdark and the surface world. Warning symbols on them don't account for every danger unreadable to those who haven't purchased them. You know what? No. Here's what I'll do. It's going to show all the tunnels and passageways that are there in my fiction. It's not going to necessarily be for the Underdark. It's going to show tunnels and passages that aren't, like if somewhere is protected by magic against that sort of thing, like I won't have it. But yeah, if it's a place that let's say if it's a place that you are currently in. It'll show most of the passageways and kind of secret areas.
It'll just show a bunch of like sewer systems and other shit.
Right. Okay. So with that established,
yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. I'm interested in this map.
Yes.
What would you take for it?
Well, it's quite a valuable map, and I personally would like to keep it on me a little bit, but I do need to make some money, so I'd be willing to sell it to you for probably around 115 gold.
Wendigo.
The Wendigo lit.
Yes.
Have you heard of the Wendigo? What is that? What is that in your hand?
Oh, this is my cat.
I meant the big tooth.
Oh.
That's a nice cat, though. That's a sweet cat.
He's real nice. This tooth is from the Wendigo that has been haunting this town for a very, very long time.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar.
That's okay.
But a Wendigo? I've heard of Wendigos before. I was just unaware that this town
Yeah.
was actually haunted.
Yeah, it's very valuable, and there's like.
Does it have magic? Does it have magical properties?
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Yes.
I never did.
Roll those dice. I'm gonna give you a simple answer to if it's magic. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has some magical properties. I don't exactly know what they are, but I can tell it's magical.
All right. I mean, that seems interesting. I don't think I have any use for it. I'm gonna have to say no at this current juncture.
Have anything else?
My apologies.
Alright, I'm just gonna like walk away.
Boogie on out of Dodge.
Okay, bye. Bye.
All right.
I'm not gonna. I know I don't have enough money for the minimum price, so.
Right.
And I probably couldn't haggle it down past 90.
Yeah.
So. Oh well.
Oh well. The one that got away. Okay, so where y'all heading now?
I would like to head back to Windborn because I still have to get my fucking order.
That's true. Yes, you
I have to get
do.
my fucking trident and armor.
Yes, trident and armor.
How far?
Yes.
That's kind of far away though. We kind of want to wait.
Isn't that like an 8-hour?
Yeah, that's
carriage ride?
a 7.5 hour carriage ride, and you'd have to find someone to do it for you as well. I
We
mean,
probably
you
wait till
could.
after.
I mean, you could just do it the next day as well.
Yeah, after
You
we
do
get
the
the
stakeout
thing,
the
we can
next
go
day.
back there real quick. Cause
Yeah.
I have some stuff to do there too. So.
Yeah, so
Um,
we'll just take care of this job. I'm gonna try and seek out, Gary Esther or something.
All right, easy. Look, a tall flagpole. You're on my back.
No, I got off to
You got off? Okay. Well, I went to the back market too.
to explore. I got off to explore.
Okay.
Okay. So, Windborne's kind of out of reach for the time being. If you could do some exploring in town, some exploring of...
Is there a... Do I know of a smith? Or, like, something like that?
Well, aren't we supposed to be doing
What's that?
Aren't we supposed to be doing a job here, like getting that?
Well,
I mean, it's not until next morning, so...
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna try to stake out that around the lighthouse to see if they come and try to snag any of the
And-
shock rock.
And preferably when Dylan gets back, too, but, you know.
That too, yeah.
I'm gonna, and I think I'm just gonna head back to the lighthouse.
And
just
there...
kinda-
The only armory there or anything, Grizz, is the ruined armory. That's pretty much... That's it. And it's not functional.
Do I know of anyone, just like person in their house that does anything? Make like a investigation
Let's
check
say...
or history check.
No, I'll just tell you
Okay,
if
no.
there's one.
Okay.
Let's say you very, very loosely know Leo Bulwark, and he works with explosives and kind of gadgets and things, but he's not technically an armorer, but that's the only person you could kind of think of with like relevant knowledge.
Can I go beat him somewhere? Go to where he is.
Yeah, for sure. Let's roll an investigation to see if you can find this long lost dude. Nice.
17.
Okay, so you do kind of a bit of a pub crawl looking for this guy, and you find him in what is one of the other bars? Let's say you find him in the Beaten Path Inn and Tavern, and he's just sitting. He's kind of having dinner alone,
Okay.
and he's working on something as well. And
Well-
as you get closer, I mean, he's a goblin as well.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like 7 feet taller than him.
Yeah, but he's just kind of chilling. He's eating.
Well,
a
I'll go grab
sandwich.
some food. Can I go up
Does
to the
cat have a character sheet or something?
Does what?
Does the cat have a
The
character sheet?
I will work on that, but no, not currently.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't
I'll
know
go
what to
grab-
do with my imp either.
I will simply voice them for this encounter, but after this, I'll stat them out and all that, and I'll give you guys it.
I love that you guys have a freaking imp and a cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
I
it.
forgot to say this.
I have
My
a cat
imp's
that's
just
immune
chilling
to
on my
poison.
shoulder. I just let it out of the cage and just hanging out.
Yeah. I would have statted everything out, but like, there's a lot on there that's alive. Yeah.
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 That's fair.
Well, I go get like something from the bar, food wise.
Okay. And you see today there's a tiefling running the business.
Sick. I'll go up like, hey, can I get
Poison food.
some type of food? What kind of food? What kind of food you got here?
We usually kind of serve sandwiches here, but
Sandwiches? Shit, what kind of sandwiches you got?
we got a ham and turkey, we got ham and cheese, we got grilled cheese, we got lots of different things.
Cheese. Can't do cheese. Got anything without cheese?
Yeah, we could make you kind of like a let me think.
Like an Italian?
We could do
without
like a
cheese or
wrap.
something?
We could do an Italian without cheese. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, can I get an Italian without cheese?
Yeah, for sure. Coming right up.
Sick. Okay, thank you.
And he kind of goes in the back and makes up your food. And gives it to you.
Okay, well, I get that and then go sit with Leopold.
You're so close, Leo.
Leo, dang it. Okay. I'm like, I know it was Leo. It was Leo. I'm like, But yeah, I go sit with Leo and I'm like, hey.
Hey,
wanna
who
come
are
sit
you?
here?
Who are you?
My name is Dariesta. I work at the docks with Grant and them.
Oh yeah, I know you guys. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Care if I sit here?
No, not at all. I was just finishing up, but yeah.
So I heard you do like crafty stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of my jam.
Kind of your jam. Sick. I take out the collar and the bracelet thing.
Uh huh.
Like, okay, so you see this little star here?
Yeah, I see the star. Yeah.
So I want to get something in replace of the star that's the same size.
Okay.
It's like metal, and I get like a piece of paper or something and draw the symbol.
The symbol of Pan.
Yes, the symbol of hand. I'm like, I want to get this put in replace of where the stars are.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I could do that for you, I suppose. I have some.
I don't want you to put them on because this is like magic, and I don't want to mess up the magic part of this thing.
Right. Okay.
I just get the things, and I can have it put on later. With
I think
else.
I have some kind of wire I could use.
Yeah, that works.
It's pretty. It's
Wire or
kind of.
something.
It's kind of heavy gauge. I don't know if it'd be exactly the way you want it, but.
I'm down to try it. Sounds cool.
All right. Perfect. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm about to head out, but I appreciate you coming to me with this, and honestly, I love this type of stuff, and I'll do it for you for free.
You sure? You want? Whatever you want. I'm good.
No, honestly, I love these little projects, and it'll be a great kind of a break from my studying for the tests for college.
Are you going to college? What college are you going to?
I'm trying to get in Winborn.
I went there a day or two ago. It was nice.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about what happened. I didn't know it was you.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was me and a couple of people. I don't know where they're at. It was me and a couple of people helped out there. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
nice
Well, yeah. Happy to help.
If you get there, if you go there, tell or like when you're there, tell Caldwell that said hi.
Oh, for sure.
Me and
Yeah.
Caldwell talked for a bit. It was nice.
Cool. I can do that.
Cool. Yeah. Whenever it's finished, just go to the docks and talk to Grant. He'll be able to find me.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
And he exits
Sick,
the
thank
bar,
you.
and you probably finish up your sandwich.
Oh yeah. Chomp that thing down.
He chowed down.
I chow down. Definitely.
What is everybody else doing?
I'm at the lighthouse petting my new friend.
All right.
Yeah, I'm probably over at the lighthouse too with my little imp.
Y'all are chilling with the floating head.
Is it floating?
I don't know. Is it floating? Probably
I
not.
don't know, dude.
Maybe not. Maybe it's not
It's in a
floating.
freezer somewhere.
In my head, I imagined it floating. But
Dude, if it's floating, that sounds sick.
That's up to you, Mr. DM.
yeah, let's say
Good
it's
boy.
floating just like a little bit off of the ground because the preservation magic's kind of like holding it
That's
static.
creepy. I love it though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, I know something I could do. 'Cause I got the Eye of Spying.
Sure.
Could I set that up? Cause he said that they'd come like. Did he tell us where the boat would be that they would steal from?
He said that the next shipment was coming in tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and it was, various raw goods and shock rock.
Did he
Which
say the
specifically where?
dock?
Yeah, the dock closest to the lighthouse.
Okay. Could I go set up my Eye of Spying so I can see the lighthouse?
Yeah,
Like, not the
sure.
lighthouse, the dock. Like, set up where the boat would go.
Right. Okay. Do you kind of want like a front view of the ship, a side view, just kind of like a good overview of everything, as much as you can?
Just like a good overview of the dock.
Okay.
Where kind of the dock where you'd have to walk up to get towards where the ship would be.
Are you gonna try and place this thing without being seen?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me. All right. Yeah. No one sees you put this eye down on the docks, and basically, what are the rules for this thing? So let's see.
I don't even know. It just
What's it called again?
Eye of Spying.
Okay, a mummified eye, place and location. User can see what an eye sees. Okay, so it's a lot like when you picture something really clearly in your head, but it's better than that. It's like you can see like a live stream kind of going on in a corner of your mind, and you can tune it out if you don't want to, but you can also see it if you choose to focus on it. And
Sweet.
yeah, and at the moment you don't see a whole lot. The boats are out. Let's say you probably went back to the lighthouse after doing this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's about noon at this point, and people are still milling around a little bit. They're kind of cleaning up the docks. And on the reverse side of it, on the other side of the docks, you can see the lake, and there are a couple people in canoes kind of going around. But you can tell it's not for like business or anything. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
All right, Ghost.
Hmm.
What's your misadventure?
I was drawing the cat.
Nice.
Well, I'm at the lighthouse, just chilling with the cat.
It's starting to warm up to you a little bit now.
Yeah. Can I roll a insight check on the cat's on the general health of the cat? See,
Okay.
like hungry or anything.
So I'll have you roll animal handling instead.
Oh, okay. If D&D Beyond would.
If it would resolve that first one, yeah.
Oh, it's taking fucking forever.
Jesus Christ! What this insight check's going to be? Okay, well, you can tell that the cat is, nice.
Vibing.
Vibing, yeah.
All right. 13 animal handling.
Yeah. So you can tell the cat maybe seems a little bit hungry because you get the situation that it was in was not amazing because the guy was pretty poor.
Yeah.
Do you have any food on you?
No, I don't have any food on me, so I'm gonna take the cat with me, and go out and find a tavern because taverns usually have food that are somewhat undercooked or just bad.
All right, where are you going?
Spoiled meat in my backpack.
Spoiled meat. Hey, that'd work.
I have a slab of mystery meat.
I mean, you can just feed it that, yeah. If you don't want to go out.
Is Darius nearby?
Where are you, Dare?
I mean, at that time, I'd probably still be at the tavern talking to the guy still.
Well, eating the sandwich. He left.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, would this be the same time?
Oh yeah, it probably would be the same time.
Is
So you're probably still talking to Leo. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably at the whatever tavern I was at.
Okay.
Oh, the watery goblin or something.
That was the other one. He's at the beaten path.
Beaten path.
Mm. I'm gonna go to the Seabound Goblin because that's the closest.
Okay.
So the what's his face?
Hi, I'm Zoltan.
Yeah. Hello. Do you have any old food that you don't eat? You don't.
Yes.
Okay. My cat only eats, or can only really eat, old or poisoned food.
Yeah, we have a lot of that actually.
Concerning. Yeah. Can I buy it?
Yeah.
I mean, I assume you wouldn't have any use for it.
No use at all. Certainly not. And I'd give it to you for 5 gold.
3 gold.
3 gold.
All right.
And you get this
5 fucking gold for poisoned food.
So you get this sack of it looks mostly rotten. It doesn't really look poisoned. It looks just kind of like rotting food that people kind of leftovers people didn't eat.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna try and feed it to the cat.
Okay. So a strange thing happens. The cat basically just goes inside of the bag and just eats all the food in there, immediately.
Oh, you're hungry.
And it didn't take more than 10 seconds.
Ooh, it's a little me.
It's a little grizz.
And it starts purring a little bit.
Okay. That's fucking adorable.
I used to have a cat in a bag.
Cat in a bag.
Yeah. Wait, how big is this bag? It's just head face, face size.
Yeah, about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I suppose the cat wasn't really fully inside the bag, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep the bag on me, but since the cat pretty much finished all the food, there's no point. While I'm at it, since the cat is now satisfied,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna assume. I wanna. Is the ruined army actually ruined, or is it the title of the armor?
It is actually ruined, 100%.
All right. And I want to explore.
Okay, for sure. You come across this armory, and it's just stopped raining actually a little bit, and but it's really quite muddy at the armory because there's all this exposed soil and kind of wood and broken things, and
I mean, I'm just floating above it, so I
yeah, you're fine, but yeah, it's pretty gross and not very well kept.
Be muck.
Go ahead and roll perception on it.
I shall do that. If I can find my perception. There we go. Okay. 13.
13. Okay, so you don't notice a whole lot. You can see that some of the structure of this building was... it's been burned, but you don't really see how a fire could have started, really. It's a lot of things are charred. What's that?
Could I roll an Arcana check as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was going to ask with advantage since I know.
Yeah, that is your advantage one, yeah.
Could I utilize that advantage, or?
Oh, yeah, that's the one you picked to keep, or the two you picked to keep is Arcana and History, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, so with a 20, okay. So you can tell a powerful magic has been here, and that it was not ordinary, magic fire. It's not a spell you've heard of that was used here. It was extremely powerful, and you can tell that most of the stuff that happened to this building happened extremely quickly.
Okay.
It was an explosion that probably it did this instantaneously. Also in the building, you start to hear this noise, and it's strange, but you hear this tune. It sounds like a music box, and I do actually have it here. If I can find it.
Could I investigate?
Yes, I'm gonna pull up the actual tune for you, if I can find it in Google Drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a investigation check on the music box, if that's the right type of thing.
You haven't actually found it yet, but yes, you can
investigate.
Go ahead and investigate to find it as well.
All right.
9. So you kind of wander around, and you're looking for it. You're heading towards the noise, and you hear a crunch underfoot.
No. Okay.
So you crunch it under your foot, and it's a little kind of a hexagonal shaped music box, and there's what looks to be kind of a broken. It looks like a dancer, but you can't tell really much about it.
So
it looks kind of like a figure. Yeah, you broke it. Yes.
Like the actual structural integrity of the box isn't broken, but that figure is.
The figure is fine. It's kind of a gold piece, and okay. You did break the structural integrity of the box itself, yes. And it's still playing a little.
How did I step on it that hard?
Oh, I suppose you are hovering, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well let's say
knock it over.
You knocked it off of its place, and it broke.
Okay.
But
I bumped into something and it fell off.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know if you want to keep this, pick it up.
I'm gonna pick it up and try and slightly piece it back together.
Okay. Trying to think. Don't you have? I'm trying to think of what check would be good for that, actually.
Or dexterity.
Yeah, I think it would just be a dexterity check.
Yeah, just do straight dexterity. Yeah.
All right, I'll roll a dexterity check. 11.
11.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't load for me. Oh, yeah, no, it did.
Can I
Okay.
re-roll?
With an 11, let's say you can kind of hold it in your hands and kind of force the pieces back together to how they were supposed to be, and it's playing, but not as well as before.
That's okay. As long as it plays.
Yeah.
Um,
Ding ding. Ding ding.
I'm
Ding ding.
I'm gonna store it in that little pouch that I just got because I don't have really a backpack.
Right.
I don't know where I store all of my shit. Don't worry about it.
It just happens. You just keep it.
Yep.
You just keep that thing.
Put it in my backpack.
Is there anything else that I can look for?
You don't notice really a whole lot about this area, but yeah, you definitely could tell there's a magical explosion here. Everything's pretty much ruined. All of the only things that were here, the only thing that was here was the music box. Yes.
Okay. Could I tell if the music box caused this explosion? If it did?
Go ahead and roll another Arcana check on the box.
Nope.
Oh
wait, I have advantage.
yes, roll with advantage, yeah.
Yoggers.
Nice. Okay. So, let's say you know that the music box happens to exist because of the magical explosion. The box came after the explosion, and it wasn't caused by the box, but the magic that was there also created the music box.
Interesting.
Yeah. And you can tell that the box is magical itself. Especially in the fact that when you broke it, it's still kind of played a little bit, and you can get it to play now, even though the mechanisms aren't necessarily working properly. It is still playing.
With a nat 20, could I tell what kind of magic it has? Like what kind of magical properties it did have? Or does have?
Yeah, sure. With a nat 20 plus 2, obviously, you can tell also that it is part of someone's spirit. Basically, it is an affectation of someone's psyche. Not necessarily a Horcrux, not a Horcrux, but it was created from someone's spirit.
Could I commune with this spirit if it's error or not? Could I commune?
I would say no.
Okay. I mean, it's only a piece, so it's probably not the whole thing.
Right.
Makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna store it and kind of clear out, I guess.
Yeah. And hopefully you'll get to listen to that music at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, I really want to.
Pretty creepy.
Is there any craftsman that could repair it a little better than I could?
Leo,
yes.
You don't know
Leo
Leo,
could
though.
do it. You don't know. I mean, you could introduce him.
Does anyone else want to do with any adventures while I'm kind of just milling about?
I have no clue.
Okay,
I was gonna
because
ask if I know about a
the-
library.
I want to go back to the church.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna go back to the church?
Yeah, the raised church.
Okay.
I want to speak with those spirits.
All right, for sure.
Or
So
I
you
wanna
make
see
your
if they're
way
still there.
in. Okay, yeah, you make your way into
Get away.
the church. On my way. No.
On my way.
And it's fully stopped raining. It's a little muddy out still, and you can see the church out before you, kind of on that hill, and it is still just as striking as before.
Is it still doing that weirdo mirage thing?
Yeah, go ahead and do a perception check for me real quick.
P-yoggers.
Yogurt.
God, my fucking 10. Fuck off.
So
More
yeah,
times.
you notice a little. Well, actually, you notice it is really flickering. It's like static, almost.
Okay.
And
So
as
it's gotten worse.
you, what's that?
And so it's gotten worse.
It's gotten a lot worse. Yes.
Oh, shit.
And you enter into this place. Yes.
Yes.
And you don't.
A lot more confidently than before.
Yeah, I imagine. And you don't really see anything out of the ordinary this time. Are you going to attempt to commune with any spirits?
I'm just gonna call out. Hello? Anybody there?
And you don't get a reply back this time.
I sigh a big sigh of relief
Yes.
because I was worried if those spirits were free or not.
Yes, they are free.
Do I see him past the tavern?
The church is a good ways past the tavern, so probably not.
Well, the beaten path one.
I
I
mean,
It's like right there.
suppose you can see the church a little bit, yeah.
I think he means by like I walked along the road past him.
Yeah,
Past
let's
the-
say you caught a
gross.
glimpse. You caught a glimpse of the old haunted one.
I'll run out. I'm like, hey, what you doing?
You missed me by this point. I'm already in the church.
Well, like when I saw you pass. I didn't miss you.
I'm not going backwards in RP, man. Again.
So sad.
You could have just seen.
Well, I follow him then.
Yeah, you sneaky
Oh.
follow. Roll a stealth check. Big
I
man.
don't even sneaky follow. I just follow him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm not sneaky.
I'm just kidding. I want to investigate that tunnel now that the Wendigo is gone.
Okay. So at the beginning of the tunnel, again, you see that cracked pillar with the feather on it, and the feather's just kind of was the top of the pillar. It's kind of an obelisk type shape, and it's cracked and sitting on the ground. And I don't remember if you guys screwed with the tunnel really in this run. I think you kind of just left it alone, right?
Yeah.
So-
I'm the only one
Spirits.
who-
Yeah. So there's still a little bit of blood on it from before. But yeah, it's just a hole that goes downwards, and you can kind of see the bottom. If you want to roll perception or investigation, you get a little more from me.
I shall do that.
Okay.
I'll roll perception.
Did
Since
you
I
roll your
followed
stealth
him-
check as well? I see.
Yeah, I didn't. He told me.
Yeah.
Since I
Perception
followed
check.
him,
When I was like, okay.
I'm near the
Okay.
church, right? Since I followed him,
Yeah.
can I do detect magic?
Sure. You don't detect any magic, other than what's keeping Ghost here and not
Do I-
dead.
Do I detect anything on the church?
You detect a little. You
Flickering?
detect a little bit on the church, but it's not. It's not like magic you've seen, so it's hard to. It's hard to really classify
And
it.
you learn its school of magic, if any.
Not really any.
Not really. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What could I see down the pit?
Yeah, down the pit you can see there's a few bones at the bottom, which obviously you know how that happened. And you can see it kind of leads off, heading in the direction of those ruins. Before, obviously, it's heading. Well, that'll be south, I think. Yeah, that'll be south.
Okay.
And
Are there
the
any other
bottom.
tunnels that branch off?
There aren't any tunnels that branch off from this one, and you can also notice now at the bottom of the tunnel, it's like weirdly it's tiled. The bottom of the tunnel is, and
Oh,
it's
so this is
pretty
intentional.
it's like very nice for being a tunnel in the middle of a church. It's like weirdly nice.
So where was this tunnel located in the church? Was it like nearby the pastor's podium?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say like the pastor of the church did that. That's just gonna be an educated guess.
Hmm.
I'm gonna follow the tunnel.
Go in there and
My
Go
like
through.
in the church next. Like, am I there?
yeah. Are you in the church?
I
Have
go
you?
in.
Are you
I
going
go in
as
there
well?
and I
You
follow
see me?
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
What are you doing?
I'm just kind of wandering, looking for cool stuff.
Wandering. What you?
Yeah.
So you looking down the hole?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just kind of looking for stuff to find. Found this music.
Does he bring the music box out? I'm assuming?
It's up to him.
I found this music box.
Well, I still have detect magic up, so I detect anything from it.
Yeah, you detect a little bit of you detect the magic but you don't necessarily get the whole detailed thing that I gave him.
Yeah.
You know that it's magic.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's magical, dude.
It's magic.
Kind of broke it though.
Yeah. But you can
That's
still kind of force it together in your hands and get it to play a little. Yeah.
If I kind of like jigger it like this, you can kind of hear the music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And
I can hear
it plays
That's
a
some
few
creepy
notes. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of actually mad that I broke it.
Yeah. So you guys are in the tunnel, and you're kind of heading outwards towards the ruins. And this is a pretty dang long tunnel. And you notice in one area it gets like a lot colder, and you suspect
Is it
that
dark
this.
down here?
Yeah, it's pitch black. This tunnel is not lit up at all.
So I can see.
So I don't have the collar.
Here, just grab
attuned.
my fucking shirt.
Yeah, just
torch.
follow.
I just light up a torch.
Yeah, you light up a torch, and
Sick.
all throughout the tunnel, it's tiled, and the walls are like marble, and the ceiling is pretty nice as well. But yeah, it gets a lot colder in certain areas of this tunnel, and you suspect that it could be underwater. And at the very end, you reach the end of this tunnel, and there's a large blood splotch where you killed the Wendigo, where you dropped the pillar on him. The pillar's still there, and it remained pretty unbroken. The Wendigo kind of broke its fall a lot.
The
And
still pretty much intact.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Let's look at the feather.
just
like-
stare that thing down.
Just stare at it. I think I lost in it for a second.
Yeah. But are you getting out of the tunnel? I'm assuming.
No.
Okay.
I want to drag the pillar to the other one.
To the other pillar, all the way through.
Yeah, the one. I know it's a long.
That is a
walk, but,
long way.
I'm doing that. That's gonna be me. You're not
Yeah.
doing crap. You're just on my shoulders.
Okay.
I'm not on your shoulders. I'm walking ahead of you.
I know. I'm saying I'm gonna be pulling it. It's like, are we dragging this thing? What are we doing?
Okay, so this takes you an excruciatingly long time.
Like a 2-hour walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get it to the end of the tunnel, and I'm going to need some insane strength check for me to get it out of there.
And I was gonna say I can roll with advantage because he's helping me, but he's probably not doing anything.
I'm not going to roll with advantage, but I just did
16.
Also strength.
Okay.
I'll roll 20 on that, but
Okay.
it's not nat 20. It's just 20.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
good.
we can
You get it kind of halfway up the side of the tunnel. Let's say you're using a rope a little bit to
Yeah.
kind of pull it out, and I'm going to have you both make additional strength checks to pull it the rest of the way.
18.
Okay.
15.
Let's see. Yeah, that's enough to just barely pull it out.
Okay.
And
Uh,
not a whole lot happens as you pull it out, but you can see, not a whole lot happens.
okay.
Can I do
Completely
an-
unorthodox.
Yeah, I don't know why we did that, but
How close is it to the other pillar?
The pillar was right outside the hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other pillar.
Right. Okay, so
they're both right next to each other.
oh, perfect. Okay, so a green light appears on both of the feathers, and then it flickers out.
Can I do a Arcana check?
I have. Never mind.
Yep.
I can get more information with Arcana check.
I was.
All right. I'm gonna roll advantage as well. So, okay, yeah, I'm keeping the 16.
Yeah. You can't really discern any magic. It's like there was magic there, and now it's gone.
Okay. Can I do a? Could I tell any kind of magic?
Oh.
Or,
Okay.
You could tell it was kind of, it was kind of linking them, basically.
I did an Arcana check and I got a non-nat 20.
All right, so you can tell that these pillars are what helped make the tunnel, basically.
Oh? Yo, these
So,
pillars.
Is the tunnel shut behind us?
What's that?
Did the tunnel shut behind us since these pillars are no longer linking the two places?
No.
Okay.
These pillars linked that made the tunnel. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yes. So yeah, there's another.
So a very large character flaw of mine is I'm easily distracted by the promise of information. So this is distracting, and I'm very interested in it.
I do a investigation check around the whole church to see if I see any other feathers.
Okay. Yeah,
or
go ahead and do that.
perception.
Yeah.
Investigation, whatever. I don't care.
Probably investigation since you're looking for something specific instead of just
That was-
perceiving.
So close to being bad.
So, you don't
While he's
notice.
doing that, I'm, like,
you
I'm
don't
sketching
notice.
out feathers in my notebook and the tunnel design.
All right, so you don't notice any more feathers in the church, really. Let's say you can see the feathers on the pillars, obviously, and also you notice that one of the pews also has the same symbol etched into it, kind of crudely. But that's about it.
Let's see. What could I do?
Can I go meet up with them? Because I'm assuming I know where they are.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so let's say kind of in that 2 hours that they were moving that pillar, you were just kind of chilling, waiting for them.
Alright.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, that was a labor of
God.
love right there.
You ghost. You were just walking like that. I'm here like.
Well, I'm kind of just looking at it, like writing shit down.
Oh, okay, never mind. I did fine.
I'm completely oblivious to your.
Why
That
did you
2
roll-
hour I was completely.
Why'd you roll?
To see how,
Constitution.
To see how like bad it was for me to pull that for 2 hours.
I see.
I'm fine.
You're good.
You probably have an exhaustion
doing-
thing.
Ready to
I'm
go.
fine, dude. Roll a 22 for Constitution check. I'm fine.
Hug.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm like, okay, that was really weird, but I don't know why I did that. Let's do it.
So, okay, now that you're all here, Max, or Azura, go ahead and roll perception.
Perception. Passive or wait, no. Never mind how passive.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Passive can't be rolled. Yeah.
I looked at it, but
15. So, all of you kind of notice this as well. The church is kind of flickering violently between being there and not really being there at all. And it kind of flickers one last time and gives up. And you are standing on a hill with a tunnel.
And are the pillars still there?
Yep, the pillars are still there, but the church is all but gone. And where it was, there is a... it's kind of like black glass, like obsidian, where it was.
I do detect magic again.
You can detect that there was something extremely powerful and magical that caused this to happen, but it doesn't belong to any school of magic.
Can I pick up the obsidian? Or
What's
is it
that?
Too heavy.
Can you
Can I
what?
pick it up?
The pillar?
No.
The glass.
The glass.
Sorry. No, the entire surface of the hill is coated in it.
Oh.
It's not like, yeah.
I thought it was like a shard.
No.
Is the tunnel still there?
The tunnel is still there, yes.
But
Well, as I tell Azuri, or Zura, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Azura, like, hey, these two pillars, you dragged the pillar from the place by your lighthouse to over here, and when we put them next to each other, they turned like the little two feathers on top went green, and then they just kind of went away. I'm assuming the two pillars made this tunnel pretty much. It's kind of crazy.
Could
The
I
pillars can make a tunnel.
discern that were the feathers causing the mirage?
Were the feathers halting the mirage's, like, discrepancy? Is that your question?
Did they cause it to go away?
No, they did not. I'll give you a freebie on that one. They did not.
My passive perception saw that,
Yeah.
or my passive insight, I guess.
And my detect magic helped.
About how far away are the ruins? Like,
The ruins
how
are
long of a
completely on the other side of this town.
Yeah.
walk- How long of a walk is that though? Like,
Well, through the tunnel, it would be a bit easier. You'd probably take you
Was
15 minutes to a half an hour.
was the tunnel straight or was it like curved?
It was
Oh.
pretty straight shot. I mean, it kind of... Yeah, that's a fairly straight shot, kind of diagonally from the raised church to the ruins. It's kind of diagonal straight, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Dylan's on his way back. Cool.
Yes.
So we just wasted a fuck ton of time. Good shit.
Yeah, it was good.
Also collect a fuck ton of information.
Mhm.
yeah.
So are you going to the ruins there, Azura, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they disappeared.
I'm gonna follow. I'm curious if the ruins disappeared as well.
Okay.
Hey, guys, I want to go look at some stuff. You guys have fun.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for the help.
We'll meet
Okay.
back at the lighthouse, I'm assuming.
You're gonna head back to the lighthouse?
No, I'm gonna go. Is there like a library around here somewhere? At all?
I
Do
don't
I
believe
know
there
of
is a
any-
library in Lynn. No.
I'm gonna pick up my cat and
What's the
follow.
granary?
Granary. It's where they process, like
Okay.
make wheat and stuff and bread
That
and like.
makes sense.
While this
Yeah.
was all happening, the cat was just like chilling on one of the pews, like asleep.
Yeah. Oh, that's adorable.
I'm gonna pick up the cat and take it down to the ruins with me.
Yeah. Okay, so you enter through the tunnel, and it takes you somewhere around a half an hour to get through the whole tunnel. It's pretty long.
Okay.
It's like from walking to the very end of town to the beginning.
Shot in complete dark.
Yeah, in the darkness, and you get to the ruins, and it's very curious because they're not there anymore, and in its place, just basically kind of an outline of where the ruins were. That same obsidian just covers where it was.
Could I take my knife out and chip a piece of the obsidian?
Yeah, you can.
Would I roll something for that?
No, you just get a small piece of obsidian.
Okay.
I will most likely. I'll do the same and write down in my notebook and store it there.
Sure.
Can I do a Arcana check on the piece of obsidian that I picked up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and roll that. 12.
Oh, a fucking 12, because that was a nat 1.
Oof. It's not magical. Well, it is magical, but it's not in the sense of any magic that people use, really.
Okay, so it has magical properties because it's there.
Yes.
Okay. But it
It's
doesn't-
you can't really tell what is magic about it.
Okay. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost, you were the one that found the sorcerers, right?
Yeah, he's the one that found the sorcerers that were ranting.
Yeah, the fucking fanatics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which tavern did you find them in?
Oh god. Now I gotta remember too.
I
think that was
think I
the-
found them at the beaten path.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I passed by it a little earlier and I didn't see them, but they could have just been at a different table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna check with them
Okay.
about everything.
All right. So you're just gonna kind of go back through the tunnel, or I suppose you could walk. It'd be
We're
quicker
just
to walk
gonna-
through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way into, what was it, the beaten path? Yeah, let's say those same people are there, kind of discussing and talking a little bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and just straight up approach them. I'm not.
And I'm just gonna follow close behind, but like not as intensely as that would be.
Okay. And they don't really stop what they're doing. They're in an argument at the moment over where they're going to stay.
Oh. Excuse me. I have a couple questions for you guys.
What? What's it to? Okay.
Um, I'm gonna lie here. I overheard you guys the other day talking about our plane of existence and just a bunch of theories.
Yeah, we have our theory discussion. It's not really theories as much as just fact at this point.
Yeah, oh crap! I used my tooth. Ghost, did you use your tooth?
My two. No, I did not.
Okay, good. Yeah, I grabbed a little piece of obsidian glass
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much go through a quick recount of just the structures and then
Go ahead and do that.
mention the Wendigo. What?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Oh, I have to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you guys explored the area a lot? Do you know of the old church and
Yeah, we're pretty much locals here.
Okay,
Wait,
so-
what old church? Oh, that church on the hill?
The church that was on the hill, yeah.
What?
You see, it's disappeared, and in its place is this obsidian glass. And I pull out my little sample.
Oh my god. This
And
confirms it.
yeah, I also may have
What do you mean?
slayed
What
the
do you mean
Wendigo with
confirmed?
my hands.
I know your theories, but what do you? How do you know, or how did you come up with these theories?
We have seen crazy things happening all the time. We've seen buildings that just everyone thinks that they're supposed to be there, but they're building. It's like buildings are there, and everyone thinks that they've been there for a really long time, but they're not. It's not native to the location, and there's been people that have just showed up, and it's said that they've lived here all their lives, and I've never met them before. And all of these things lead me to believe that something is causing discrepancies in our timeline or in our plane of existence or something.
I'm kind of stress petting the cat because I'm very confused, or I'm not confused, but I can kind of understand what they're talking about, and that's kind of
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know of how dangerous or harmful this could be for us? Because I've experienced a lot of weird stuff the past few days.
Well, specifically, we're talking about things like the Wendigo, and if you've killed it, I don't know. It could be worse. It could get exponentially more deadly. It could get. I don't know how things are going to progress, but this can't be good, and no one's doing anything about it. No one notices. No one believes in us, and no one. You're the first person that has really come to us and said, "Hey, this isn't right."
Yeah.
So the Wendigo, going back to the Wendigo,
Right.
as you mentioned, we did kill it, and I still have a tooth. If you're interested in doing the research and providing us all of the information that you come up with.
Okay. It's a lot of it is just theories, but we've had some very specific encounters we can relate to you, and I can give you. We've made a book basically of all of our discrepancies and things that we've
And I have
noticed.
the book.
Yes, you can have the book next session because I haven't made it yet. But yes.
Someone ask about the feather.
Oh, I
Various distinct feather.
there also I just remembered. There were these pillars that kind of connected up these places.
What do you
the
mean?
Old ruins by the lighthouse and the church. So there were two pillars.
Okay.
And both of them had a little feather insignia, and then I take out my sketch and show them the sketch of the feather.
Oh, that's
it-
odd. I've never seen anything like that before, actually.
Yeah, me and a friend, we basically dragged them all the way across town. We dragged a pillar all the way across town.
We?
Wait, Dare, you're not.
I don't care.
I helped you lift it out of the hole, okay?
No,
Shouting
I
"we"
dragged
from
it the
across
whole
the
way.
town.
We.
We all have a psychic connection.
We dragged this pillar all the way across town.
We-
Shut the fuck up. And when the pillars were together, they kind of flashed green for a moment. I couldn't tell what they were magical, but I couldn't tell what the magic was before it disappeared.
Mhm.
It's a magic we've never seen ever.
Yeah.
That's really something. I mean, surely it has to do with whatever's coming into our world. It has to do with that, obviously, but I don't know. I've never seen that symbol before, and I'll keep it written down. We've seen a couple of their symbols ourselves, and he pulls out what looks like it's kind of a half moon with several lines through it, and I'll sketch that up later. But it's a half moon with a line through it.
Also, okay, I'm gonna say something real fast. I have not given him the tooth yet.
Right.
Anyways, I'm gonna pass him the tooth. Here's the tooth. Although I'm gonna need this back. So,
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. But wow. Okay.
At least like $2.
At least $2.
$2.
10 smackers.
Then schmackaroos.
Smackaroos.
But yeah, and
Schmeckles.
he takes a quick sketch of it, and he writes down the measurements and everything about it, and he's like, okay, you can have it back. I didn't really, I don't know exactly what to do with this, but
It has weird magical properties. I couldn't exactly tell what they were, but I know it's magical.
okay. I'll try to do some asking around. Me and my friends will discuss it today as well, and the other dudes kind of like wave. But obviously, he's kind of the leader of the group, kind of spearheads it.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming to me with this information, and I'll be sure to get back to you. We have to stop this before it gets worse or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have his book. He handed me the book,
No.
I think. No.
not yet. I'm gonna write up the book,
Can I-
and he has it
Oh,
at home,
yeah.
and I'll get it to you next session.
Okay. We'll probably end up finding a way to converse with them next session. So
Yes, exactly.
that'll work.
Well,
You have a phone number by chance? No, okay.
Huh?
Telegram?
Do you have a
Fax,
phone number by
maybe?
chance?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I got an iPhone, dude.
He hears a mystical voice out in the void from Dariesta. Do you have a phone number?
What?
PayPal?
You got PayPal?
Another discrepancy.
Snapchat.
Zornos? Do they
You got Snapchat? You got Facebook?
You don't got a fax?
You have Kick by chance?
Kick.
Yeah, no, everyone in my D&D is on Kick. That's their thing. No.
Okay. We're gonna. I'm gonna thank them for all the information and then leave
Okay.
for the lighthouse. And
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Taking the old sleep. Also...
Would I know?
Mhm. What?
Would I know any like old like people that have been in this town for years?
Well, Grant was the first person you met. You've known Leo a while. You've heard of the Truedark bandits. As far as people that have been here forever, there's not really a whole lot of notable people since this is mostly a trade town and people come here to just kind of work.
Wait, what was that goblin lady's name again?
Lena.
Lena. I'm also gonna say bye to Lena as I walk out of the tavern.
Oh, Lena's not in there today. It's not her shift.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I believe you're in the beaten
The
path.
tiefling.
The tiefling, yes. The tiefling is there today.
How many bars
No,
are there?
okay,
in
I
this
don't know
one?
who the tiefling is, so
Yeah. Neither do I,
I've
so...
only talked to Lena.
Yes. All right, so everyone's sleeping.
I finished a long rest in 4 hours.
Okay.
because I'm a dead boy. So
So,
So-
anyone hungry?
I'm gonna head out to the. I don't need to. We don't need to roleplay this, but I'm gonna head out to the Seabound Goblin to pick up more food for the cat, and then I'm just.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Yeah, and
I
also.
asked Zuri if she's hungry, or Zura. You hungry?
You all are still asleep, fellas.
Yeah, everyone's
Before
asleep.
we go to
So,
bed, before we go to
oh,
bed.
before you go to bed. Okay.
Before we go to bed, are you hungry?
Are you gonna offer me a scone?
No, I'm not gonna offer you a scone.
Just are you hungry? Just
Are you hungry?
for food.
If so,
Okay, well, I pulled out my slab of mystery meat, which is probably a little not doing the best right now.
Oh,
But hold on. I know this looks terrible. I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink on it. All non-magical food drink within 50.
No,
foot
I
radius
got you.
here. Okay.
You should roll for that, so that if it flops, that'll be fucking hysterical.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that if you would. Well,
I'll
actually,
roll.
what does the spell say?
Just turn it into meatloaf. Then no one ever knows what's in it.
Instantaneous. It's a 10-foot sphere.
Does it automatically do it, or?
Yeah, I don't have to roll for anything.
Okay.
Just roll a d20.
I'm
Just roll a
sorry.
d20 for the lulls. If it's above 10, it's.
Yeah, roll a
perfectly fine.
d20 and I'll tell you how good you get it. You're gonna get it either way, but I'll tell you how good you get it.
Yeah. 'Cause, we just want to make some funnies.
Mhm.
You guys.
Okay.
Hey, you guys.
Wow. Oh my God, he got a 1.
That was just a spell that happens, and you guys made me roll for it, and now it's bad.
It's not. No, it's not bad. It's still edible, but like not anything special. It still looks like that lump of meat.
Lump meat.
It's not rancid anymore.
Yeah, it's not rancid.
Alright.
It looks fresh.
You
Ish.
got like seasonings or stuff here.
yeah, over
I
in
can't
the
remember
kitchen.
talking about it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna exactly. I'm like, screw you guys. You guys suck.
Yeah. What, your character or you?
Me.
you.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still sleeping.
You guys specifically suck. Okay.
This is
Well,
how my
I'm gonna go
character's
to her
not like me in real
kitchen
life, is that you can actually
and
sleep.
cook up
Yeah.
this amazing meat with the spices
Exactly,
and
that's the
everything she
fantasy.
has.
Okay.
Did I make like a check to make it taste good?
The cook check, I guess. I don't know.
Cook check.
It really wants this to be good for her, but it's just not.
I guess go ahead and roll a. or
Nature,
it would be
medicine, survival,
Permanent survival.
Okay, survival. Sure, survival.
survival. Sick.
Roll
What's my survival?
or
Hate everyone in this game.
Zero.
I roll advantage since
I think we should roll with it.
Dude, I'm still sleeping. What?
Because he's-
No, this is before.
Before what?
Before you all went to sleep.
I've been asleep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's been asleep all day.
He's out for the count.
He's down. He's
He was tired.
exhausted.
I should be tired.
Can Grizz roll with advantage for that?
in a zero.
Sure, why the hell not?
This is her kitchen.
Yeah, sure.
Yo,
Okay, that better.
Yeah, I think that's unless you get like a 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're cooking this thing up.
Cook up this meat.
You make some great nondescript.
I'm great,
Meat.
bro.
Yeah, it was
He makes meatloaf.
okay. Well,
Bugger.
hey, here, Zura. You helped me. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah.
Here's the meat. I don't know if you have any like other stuff to go with it, but
I make burgers.
Go to the fridge, but
Hamburger.
I'm just gonna eat it
fridge?
like this. I don't know. Is there a
Hamburger.
fridge
Where
here?
are you gonna-
A
where are you
little
gonna keep the
storage
PBR?
pantry? I don't know.
Yeah, let's say there's a little ice box in your lighthouse.
Well, actually, lighthouses do have houses at the bottom of them.
Okay.
They
That's
do.
where the keepers.
thank you for letting me use your kitchen.
Yeah.
Very nice in here. Hope you enjoy
For
the
the food.
I'm gonna come
And-
downstairs and just like, what the fuck is happening in here?
I'm
You want
gonna-
steak? I know you can't eat, but it won't do anything.
I'll try.
I'll
have
cut off a little piece.
I don't want to waste your food.
Do you taste? Do you taste stuff, or are you just literally nothing?
I mean,
Man's got the
a little
COVID.
bit.
A little
It
bit.
won't taste as strong, but yeah, I can taste a little bit.
What? Oh yeah.
Here.
Alright, I chow down on the little piece. It's pretty good, thank you.
No problem.
I give my imp a little piece, and I'm a bit suspicious of the meat, but I go ahead and eat it anyway.
Yeah. And the imp just the imp just like tackles it and just like goes to town.
He's out.
My cat's up in in quotations, quarters.
Okay.
I'm just living on. I think I'm just sitting on a couch. Or sleeping on a couch.
All right.
Or
yeah.
whatever. What do I do to sleep? How do I sleep again?
I don't know. How do you sleep?
You're like a horse. You sleep standing
you
up or floating.
All right. You don't need to sleep. Magic can't put you to sleep. You finish a long rest in 4 hours. You spend those hours in an active, motionless state,
Okay.
during which you can retain consciousness.
Man, that would suck.
That would really suck. Yeah.
Put yourself in
Yeah.
a coma.
So I kind of just can just chill.
Are you able to
Just kinda
dream at
think.
least? Pass the time.
No, I just kind of.
You just like sit on the couch and
That
just stare at the
sucks.
wall.
That sucks.
God dang.
I mean, I can close my eye. I can close
Scary.
my eyes and just
You can close your eyes but see
Explore
through
my
your
own
eyes.
Pretty
brain.
much just meditate.
Wow.
That
Yeah,
still
pretty
sucks.
much. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but also that's kind of the
I
point.
will.
The character isn't
Quick, you got
Isn't.
2 minutes.
the most fortunate of the bunch.
Yeah. So is everyone done noodling around? I guess
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta go to sleep.
Go ahead and sleep.
everybody's
Yeah,
sleeping.
I'm trying to.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I promise. It's
Right.
good.
I might end up waking up in the middle of the night just for how long I'm sleeping.
So, yeah. So, Ghost, you woke up in the middle of the night, right? And you're going to get more food for the
I
cat.
just had to go. Yep.
And
Come back to the light. Everyone's still sleeping, kind of just reading.
Okay. Does anyone else want to wake up? During the night or before 6 a.m.
What time we go to bed? Roughly.
Yeah, how long
Let's
have I been asleep?
say, well, Dylan has been asleep since before noon.
We'll say we went to sleep like around 11 because we did hang out all day.
Yeah, let's say that works. Around 11. So yeah, you all
I've
get pretty
almost
good
slept
sleep.
for 24 hours.
Yeah, you are just intaking sleep, just like. Also, during the night, give me 1 second here.
Oh, wait, I have a question while you do that.
Yeah.
Can I, in my dreams, see the Eye of Spying, or do I'm asleep, I don't notice it?
Do you want to? Do you want to see it?
Well, I'm just questioning if it would be useful. Like,
Let's say you can
Sure.
see it in your
Probably
sleep, but
override
your
it.
dreams kind of take priority. You have to really kind of. It's almost like lucid dreaming.
Okay.
Can't do that.
So no, you don't want to, or
What is the Eye of Spying?
it's an eye you can place
Probably
anywhere
won't.
and kind of like use it as a security camera.
Hmm.
So Max, sorry, do you want to see or?
No,
No.
I don't think I need to if they're not gonna
That's
show.
immature.
If the boat's not gonna come in until 6.
Okay.
I just realized
So we
Max
should probably wake
set
up
the
a little
eye up on the
before anyway.
docks. So
Yeah.
Max set up the eye on the docks really early into the day. So she probably saw all of my shenanigans just walking back and forth.
Yes.
I just watched you wander.
Yeah, and okay, so both Dare.
She saw me leave the lighthouse in the night.
Yeah, she did. So Dare and Ghost, you both hear this human scream in the middle of the night, and it's male, and it was cut off abruptly, and you just hear a scream, and
Okay.
it woke you up in the middle of the night, and that's about it. You don't
My
hear
cat
anything
jumps
other
up
than
from
that.
its slumber.
Oh shit, here we go again.
My cat jumps up from its sleep. And I
Yes.
try and calm.
But the other two sleep just fine through that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So,
pretty far away.
I calm my cat down and kind of coerce him to stay there and go back to sleep.
Mhm.
I run
And
for like
I'm
the
gonna-
nearest window or something and try to look towards
Yeah,
where it was.
I'm gonna look out a window that's nearby.
But my fucking tongue.
All right, you don't really see anything. You
No,
can't see
you
it. You can't see where it originated.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Nah, don't even roll perception. Not worth it.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 6 anyway.
Do I
You
know,
see
like,
nothing,
faces?
but as a 6.
Man, I just do not do good perception.
I mean, I have dark vision, so I can see in the dark.
Right. It's just you can't see anything. I mean, you see.
There's too much brush. Okay. Okay.
No. I mean, you can see out. You can see every building and everything. You just can't tell where a scream came from throughout town.
Don't generally have like dark vision through a certain distance? It's like 1 foot beyond
Yeah,
that
60
distance.
feet.
Yeah, 60
60
feet.
feet,
Yeah.
So it's 61
I
feet.
had dark
I'm
vision
gonna-
for -1 feet.
It's not okay, guys. It's not that you can't see.
It's we
Like-
can't tell where the scream originated.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't stay in your foot.
All right.
It
I'm
could.
gonna leave.
Directions.
I'm gonna go out of the front door and just like
I'll follow him since
kind
I was
of walk
awake.
in the direction that I heard the scream from.
What time is this?
Yeah.
You're not gonna wake us up, all right?
Um.
I'm very impulsive. Like,
True.
even.
True.
Uh,
I'll go
So
with him
it
since
kind
I
of came
wasn't
from the
awake at all.
edge of town, kind of near where the church was. Not quite from there, but yeah, around that area.
okay, so yeah, I'm gonna walk the whole fucking 30 minutes, or at least I'm gonna kind of jog.
So this is around 4 o'clock or 5 a.m. Something like that, probably.
Okay.
Trying to get up
Okay, actually, before I go,
just in case.
or before like he leaves,
Should probably
I'm
go.
like, hey, I need my full 8 hours. Don't do anything stupid. I swear to God.
You don't have. You don't have to. I can handle it on my own.
I understand that, but I have to get my full 8 hours, and I don't want you to be stupid. So don't think you're stupid. If anything sketchy happens, just come back. We'll deal with it in the morning.
Mama Bear doesn't want the children
Go
wandering too
on.
far.
All right, so I'm gonna.
Now go back to
I'm
sleep.
going alone, I guess. I'm going alone.
I don't want anyone to die, man.
Okay, so
I'm gonna be extra careful now that he told me that. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Roll for advantage.
When I get there, I'm
Intimidation
gonna roll
check.
stealth.
yeah, so
Got 10.
intimidation.
All
Huh?
right, I'll roll my wisdom. All right, you got it. Man.
Yeah, intimidated.
Yeah, you're scared now. You're not scared, but you're like, okay, I'll be careful.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah. All right, so I would assume now that I know to be extra careful, I'm gonna probably have advantage with stealth.
Shh, no, but that's a good try. Yeah, no.
No.
I'm
But-
just trying to coerce things.
You're
I'm gonna say I got to the church and find out.
yeah, you're kind of at the church, and go ahead and roll perception for me.
Probably what was the church.
Yeah, what was the church? The location of the church.
All right, I'm gonna roll stealth. P. Yoggers, dirty 20.
Yeah, you're good. The nothing that was there did not see you.
All right, can I roll perception as well?
Yep.
Screw that bear. I'm gonna use different.
P. Yoggers.
Sweet.
18, not bad.
So you don't see very much. It's still fairly dark. The sky's starting to light up the sky, so you don't really need your dark vision. You don't really need to rely on that. But you can see the sun kind of rising over the watchtowers, and you can see 2 of the watchtowers from this area, and they're casting shadow, and it's beginning to look a little bit sunny out.
Like
Coconut
Christmas.
like Christmas.
Okay, it's not beginning to look a lot like Christmas, sadly, and
God,
the
it's
church.
beginning to look like fucking terror.
The church it's odd. The location where the church is very weird because it's just a location that's covered in black glass and it's reflecting this whole time and it's very, very shiny.
Mm-hmm. Kind of blown me a little bit.
You can see kind of paths to both of the watchtowers as well. You get the feeling that people are stationed there.
Okay. Could I tell that this scream came from those watchtowers, or no?
You would assume that it came from either the location of the church or the watchtowers or farther up the
Okay.
path. Just in this general area, yeah.
But okay, did I see anything around the church with my perception?
You did not.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of approach the watchtowers cautiously.
Okay. You make your
the
way.
closest watchtower, one in the woods.
Yes. So you make your way through the woods and kind of to that watchtower, and you don't notice a whole lot out of the ordinary. You see footprints kind of leading up to it, and a little bit of a trail. And
Are the footprints bigger than normal?
no, the footprints are just pretty normal human
Okay.
footprints, kind of a boot tread.
Boot size like 11.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably big dude.
Yeah.
Watching them watchtowers.
Sure.
All right.
And,
or a large woman. Who knows?
Yeah, let's be inclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Or
come
a they,
across.
you never know.
Yeah. You come across the staircase of this watchtower, and it just leads up on a flight of kind of wooden stairs. It keeps going up in kind of a spiral pattern. Presumably, it will lead to the top.
Can I see if any lights are up at the top? At the top.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll perception. Or actually, don't roll perception. Yeah, if you already rolled it, it's fine.
Oh, I already rolled it.
Yeah, you don't see any light.
Okay. What I don't know. Who knows?
No, I was gonna say no light either way.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to the top, and I'm gonna assume my stealth check still holds.
Okay, so you head up the stairs, and you reach a level, and it's not the top, which is weird, because physically, it seems like you should have reached the top by now, but you're on a separate platform of the lighthouse. Or, not the lighthouse, the watchtower, obviously.
Yeah, the watchtower.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna assume it's another mirage.
You could assume various things.
Yeah. I'm going to. So how big is this platform? Is it?
It's fairly big. Maybe it's kind of a square, so maybe 15 feet by 15 feet or something like that.
Okay. And I can't really see anything on it other than the usual odds and bits.
There's not really a whole lot. There's a few torches lighting up it, and there's maybe a couple tables, some chairs. Not really anything notable.
But there wasn't any light. Okay.
Oh, well, let's say that the torches are put out because it's no one's there.
Yeah. Okay. Do the stairs go any higher?
Yep. There's stairs that
stop there?
there's stairs that keep going. Yes.
Okay. Can I roll an investigation on the crates?
Sure.
If there's anything in them. I'm not looking for anything in particular, but just anything. Never mind.
Yeah, they're just crates. It's not really.
Okay.
There's maybe a couple pieces of paper in them and some materials for torches and some rope. Not anything crazy.
Was anything on the paper or no?
Just blank sheets and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna continue up the stairs.
Okay. You continue up the stairs, and it's weird. You really, really should have been at the top by now because you go around in a spiral about a full spiral staircase up, and you come across the same exact room that you were in before.
It's Bowser's castle.
I'm going to assume that this is a different floor, but I have the sneaking suspicion that it's the same room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna flip one of the torches, turn it completely upside down in its little plinth.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn it completely upside down and go back up the stairs.
Okay. You head up the stairs again, and as you go up, you notice that the torch is turned on the second level, and also you notice that in the the side of the room there is a small cloak lying on the ground, a black cloak. That's the only difference, is the torch and that cloak. Yep, you can pick it up.
All right.
And it's just a normal cloak.
So can I roll Arcana? See if
Sure.
it's cool.
What color is it? Oh yeah, it's black and white.
It is not magical at all.
Oh, okay. I was just rolling damage.
No, still not magical.
Okay, perfectly fine. I'm gonna wad it up and just take it with me.
Sure thing.
Can I look around the room for any other odds and ends?
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. The cloak was the only difference. You're gonna find pretty much the same stuff.
So the torch was flipped when I came.
The torch did retain its information that you did to it, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna go up the staircase one more time.
Okay. You head up the staircase
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, you are getting a little bit tired. And you head up the staircase one last time, and you feel the weight of the cloak vanish from your wherever you put it.
I had it like just wadded like in my like
Yeah.
like football carry.
Yeah,
Something like
sure. It vanished, and on the next level, you see the cloak again in the same exact spot, and the torch is still flipped, and you see that there is perceivably something under the cloak.
It's the spiral gestalt.
I'm gonna cautiously pick up the cloak since it just fucking right out of my arm.
On your head, you hear, "Don't be stupid."
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Okay, so you very cautiously pick up the cloak, and you see a small marble underneath. And it's weird because it seemed like there was a bigger imprint under the cloak, but it's just a marble.
Could I roll insight on the marble?
Sure.
Well,
So you can't really discern a whole lot of information from a marble.
Okay.
You can tell that it's really not supposed to be here.
Okay. I don't want to spam my fucking Arcana thing
No, you're good.
because okay. I feel like that's getting kind of annoying.
No, don't worry about it. I'll just not tell you things. No.
Okay. I'm gonna pass on rolling Arcana, and I'm just gonna like pick up. Can I pick up the marble? Like,
Yep.
is this
You can pick it up.
force-filled, like,
Searing pain as soon as you touch it.
No, you can pick it up.
I saw the,
I take 33
marble
hit
in
points
the
of
black
damage.
market.
Roll a new character
Alright,
up.
I'm gonna go down the stairs this time.
Okay, you head down the stairs,
Marble.
and immediately you're back on the ground.
Immediately?
Immediately. Like, you head down the stairs, and it's like all those staircases and levels that you went through before, they didn't exist. Like, it's like you just came down from the first level that you were on.
Could I roll an Arcana on the building? Like,
Yep.
or yes, no?
No, you can.
Okay. You said I could. Hold on. Advantage. Okay, yeah, 14.
Okay. So, you can tell that this building has been altered in some way or form. And that... yeah, I'll give you that.
I'll take the smallest amount of information so that you don't have to fucking keep saying everything
Yeah.
over and over.
And you feel the marble and the cloak both vanish from your inventory again.
Yep. Fucker. Okay. I'm very focused on this cloak and marble, and I really want it. So I'll go right back up those motherfucking stairs. In the fucking marble.
Quick question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever played SCP Containment Breach?
Yes.
Do you know the hallways where you can go through and you can just like infinitely go through, but things around start changing slightly?
Yep.
That's exactly what this is like. Spiral Gestalt.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
If we're the only ones who know what we're talking about.
So you're heading back up the stairs?
Fucking nerds,
Yeah.
man.
So you come across the first level, and the cloak is not there on the first level as it was when you went up there the first time.
Just fucking sprint.
Alright, I'm not fucking bothered. I'm going back down and just... I'm just like, alright, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the other watchtower.
Okay. You approach the other watchtower. You're gonna head up?
Can I roll perception on the fucking watchtower just see
Yep.
if it does that dodge thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see shit.
Yeah, nope.
Goddamn. Alright, I'm fucking oblivious.
So it's not just me with
I'm
the bad
just gonna,
perception.
No.
My character needs glasses.
I'm gonna slowly go up the stairs, but like try and catch it when the room kind of appears.
Okay.
If it does appear at all.
Yeah, so you head up the stairs and you reach the top of the watchtower and you can see out and you can see the other watchtower and you can see the top of it and they both
Alright.
look fairly normal. There's nothing off about it, really.
There should be somebody here though, that's the thing. That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over the edge of the watchtower and see if there's like a corpse.
Okay. So like seeing if someone jumped down or was pushed down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look over and you don't see anything like that.
Okay.
You do get the feeling that a person was here recently. There's like it's not like it's gathering dust, for sure. There's, like people were scheduled to be here, but they're not.
Okay. Hold on, I'm writing shit down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably should too. Okay. Are you gonna head back from here, or?
I feel like there should have been an encounter. But also, I don't want there to be an encounter. Like that. I feel like there should have been, but I don't want it to happen.
So you, most of you are still in the lighthouse then, and you, Ghost, have just gone to the watchtower, and you had that very frustrating journey.
And then I annoyed, with a very annoyed stature, float my way back to the fucking lighthouse.
You didn't
Right.
backwards long jump, so you couldn't get up the stairs.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually stopped floating and I angrily stomped back to the fucking lighthouse.
No floating anymore. Okay, so I'm going to assume that most of you are up at this point. Let's say it is around
5:30.
Yeah, 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And are any of you still sleeping? Are any of you still lollygagging?
I should be awake like 12 hours ago.
He is so rested. It's crazy. He's like he's got a good glow going.
He has 5 added hit points.
Yeah, as
Well
if.
rested, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
He is ready for the day.
He's so ready. But yeah, if you want to start your stakeout of the little area, or if you want to just use the eye, it depends on how you really want to approach this.
Man, we could have left a mirror there.
Yeah, you could. Well, I mean, you got the eye.
No.
Yeah,
you got the eye there.
we could have had 2 like people looking. You know.
Almost a 360 view if you put it on the back of the eye.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I find it kind of funny because we're all just like sitting around as Zuri, like
So what do you do
we're just
now?
watching, like stepping.
We're just looking at Max
Hold on.
to see if he sees anything, and we're just watching like over his shoulders, looking at the mirror while also looking at Max.
Yeah.
I just like sit. Is there a window facing the docks at all?
I mean, up the top.
Max, this is kind of your spot. So, what do you think? Is there a window facing the docks? Would be rather convenient.
No.
No.
Can I just go up top and like hunker down, and, like watch?
Yeah,
I mean, if something-
I think so. Max is
gonna
eating
have
your
to-
microphone at the moment, so I don't know what's going on with
Yeah.
that.
If something does happen, you're gonna have to fucking run from the top of the lighthouse all the way down to the bottom.
Jump
Just
off.
jump. Yeah, just jump.
Good
Commit
lord.
suicide.
Dexterity saving throw instantly.
Oh, I'm at +0 to this.
Start your death saving throws, big man.
Yeah, start your death saves as soon as you hit the ground. No,
Okay,
but yeah, how do you want to approach this? And I need you to talk this out to each other.
Wait, okay, what's going on? I'm sorry. hold on
Excellent,
a
excellent.
second. I'm sorry, I walked away.
So you're all still in the lighthouse, and you are trying to figure out how to approach this sort of stakeout. I mean, you got the eye, you got mirrors of seeing. I don't remember what they're called.
I don't know.
You got Big Burly Bear, and you got the ghost on the back. I don't know.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna take the left hand of Mog or whatever,
Yep.
and just kind of set it somewhere out of the way so I don't have that on my person,
Mm-hmm.
cause blades.
Should take my mirror and hook it up HDMI to the bigger mirror so that everyone can see it.
Oh my god. That would be pretty funny.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna go sit up top and just kind of watch out for stuff, which is really bad because I can't see in the dark. But is it kind of light?
Yeah, I think at 5:30 it's starting to light up, and you don't really need to have dark vision
Okay,
to
cool.
see things.
I'm good then. I'm gonna go sit up top and kind of watch out. I'll come down if anything happens. If you guys see stuff, go and I'll catch up. I have a way of getting down, so it's fine.
Gonna jump.
Yep.
Okay.
I got rope. I can just like.
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just chill down here and use the eye of seeing.
Okay, so kind of on the house portion of the lighthouse.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch in very close anticipation while also petting my cat.
Okay. Where are you?
Go ahead.
Where are you exactly? Are you in the house portion or in the higher up the lighthouse tower portion?
I'm watching. What was his name? God damn it! I'm very bad with your name.
Dare?
Lawrence.
Lawrence,
Lawrence,
yeah.
Oh, Lawrence, yeah.
So I'm watching through Lawrence's mirror while petting my cat.
So are we just going with that the mirror is there too? One of the mirrors?
You're gonna have to put it there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's at 5:30.
Oh, you know.
But you
I
didn't
can
put it
walk
there
the mirror
before.
Right.
Yeah.
So I could walk the mirror portion of the
You can
mirror.
always give the mirror to the cat and be like, hey, go put
No,
that
I'm
over
not
there.
gonna make the cat go
I
out
can
there.
send
Fuck
my
you.
imp over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can send the imp over there and like
Yeah.
set the mirror somewhere.
It's got a flying speed of 40 feet, walking of 20.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Let's do
I'm
that.
gonna have you convince this imp.
I have to convince my imp.
But it
Okay.
Yeah.
follows instructions. It's trained.
Does it though? It didn't ever say that.
Can I,
It does
can I
say
ask
trained.
it to?
Oh, it is trained?
Can I ask
Oh,
the
okay.
imp?
If it's trained, then yeah, no, you're good.
What?
You can send that bad boy wherever you want if it's trained. Which I will
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead and look at. Okay, perfect. And
Okay, send
so
it
it's
there.
gonna go, and I'm gonna go ahead and just roll a stealth check for it real quick.
20.
Ding. Ding.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Sneaky little.
And it comes back to you and says that it did its job. And is that all you guys are doing?
check
So
the
you're all
mirror, she's
watching
looking at the
different
sky.
things.
Wait,
No, the
so-
mirror is in the right
I
place.
just gotta stick it up.
In character, what are we gonna do when we come across like when things go down?
Huh?
I don't know.
I mean, do we want to intervene with their attack on the ship and prevent them? Or do we want to just let them carry it out and then follow them to talk to them later?
We could try to trap them on the ship.
Yeah, we can try to like stand on the dock where they would come out at.
Yeah.
Be like, hello,
Okay.
give us your fucking money.
I assume they would. I assume they would have a guard set up.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to go back to their actual place because they might have more people there. I think it'd be better to do it now.
And
Try to
what
convince
catch
them,
them off
or
guard.
are we after again?
You're after the Truedark bandits
Right,
and
but what's-
retrieving Miles' money.
What's the leader dude's name? I can't remember.
Marco.
Marco. Is he gonna be with them,
Oh,
or is he gonna be back
he's
at
gonna
their
be with
base? Okay. So yeah, I think we should block off their exit from the docks and
yeah.
And possibly from the ship itself.
yeah, like trap them
Okay.
where they have
Cool.
no exit to get back.
Alright, so let's say you're all just sitting in the lighthouse waiting.
I have a plan.
And you're all just kind of chilling. And as
Well,
you're looking
I
through...
go up top and watch.
Okay, all except Grizz are watching through the eye and the mirror. So,
Yes.
Grizz, you look down and you can see an impressive ship heading into port. It's black and its sails are a little bit tattered, but it is a very seaworthy and impressive vessel. It is not the Black Pearl, very sadly. It is not the Black
The Black
Pearl.
Pearl isn't even a black
Can I do a
ship.
perception check to see if I see anyone around?
Sure.
Yeah, someone else do it, not me.
I give me shit because I'm rolling shit today.
12. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
So you notice on the ship you see a couple people. There's obviously a captain on the wheel. There's a couple of crewmates. There's one guy up in the crow's nest just kind of looking around. Actually, he waves at you. He can see the lighthouse. He doesn't necessarily see you, but he can see the lighthouse from where he is. He waves. And
I wave back.
cool. That's very nice. And the ship pulls into port. One of the a tiefling ropes the ship in and kind of gets it all set up.
Damn.
Not lasso. He doesn't lasso the ship with a.
Single-handedly pulls it into port.
No, a couple people pulled into port. But I don't know how to dock ships. Okay, I've never docked a ship at a dock. So.
Well, if it's a big one, you need a tugboat, but this is a
Yeah.
A different thing.
It's a D&D.
Yeah, but anyways, they get the ship into port and they start unloading. They're starting with basically crates of weapons and barrels of kind of gunpowder and grain, and it's all going pretty smoothly. And you see Grant is there as well, kind of directing, and he's talking to the captain. It looks like they're having a good time. And nothing out of the ordinary has quite happened yet.
Can I go to the opposite side with the lighthouse away from the docks and check there?
Sure.
What can I do? What can I do in this situation?
Give me a sandwich.
Fuck off. So,
Chris, as you look over the side, you can see, the crashed ship, and you can see, I don't know, the ocean.
Okay.
However you guys want to talk to pass the time works, too.
I'm gonna actually leave the lighthouse and kind of start heading towards the dock.
Okay.
Kind of reposition myself outside.
All right. Are you going to do this secretly without, like, Grant and them knowing, or are you just going to head out?
I'm just gonna head out. I'm kind of gonna blend in, make it look like I'm working on something outside the lighthouse.
Okay. So you're just a little bit out of the lighthouse then. You're just kind of chilling. Just so you can get there. Just so you can get there quicker, yeah?
That,
something
so I
does
can
happen.
kind of see the dock.
Okay. Perfect. I'll have you roll a perception check real quick.
How far away from the dock are we?
So on the map, the lighthouse, so let's say they took the second one up from the lighthouse, the kind of the stall that the dock is forming. Here, Dylan, I'll kind of show you what I
Middle?
mean. Yeah,
Middle
kind of
one?
the middle, like that one
Kinda.
there is the one they
One in the
took.
middle?
So you're maybe, like 500 yards-ish, something like that, away
Oh.
from it.
Can I start making my way to the bottom of the lighthouse?
Yeah. So you get down to the bottom, you see Azura there as well. And you both are just kind of trying to blend in. You're working on the brickwork of your lighthouse, I guess, like pretending to.
Well, I actually, when I passed the other people, I'm like, hey, should I go work with the dock workers so I can be there over there and you guys can be here?
Mm-hmm.
Would they recognize you?
Oh, yeah.
This
I
gang?
work there.
Well, I mean, would this gang recognize you?
I mean, I work there, so they
Not
might.
the gang is what he means, the Truedark bandits.
I know. I was saying, like,
So maybe, yes.
I just look like a worker. They're like, oh yeah, he works there.
Okay, I suppose. Yeah.
They've not personally met.
I don't hang
They
out
don't
with
know
these
we're
guys.
after them right now.
Yeah, we actually hang out on the weekends. We have beers.
So, you head up
PBR.
and you start actually working.
Yeah, I want to go be like, hey guys, I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. If anything happens, I'll just be here.
All right,
Doing
perfect.
your job at
I'll
work.
put you right to
Start-
work.
Start like doing stuff, kind of. Or actually, is Grant there?
Yes.
Okay, can I pull him aside and be like, hey, we're kind of staking out to try to catch the people,
Oh, good. Okay. Perfect.
and I'm gonna be here just in case they come.
All right. Sounds good.
So I'm gonna be working, but not actually working at the same
You
time.
got it. So are
Okay.
you gonna be on payroll for today, or?
That's up to you.
Okay.
It's up to you. What do you want to do? If
Well-
not, I'm fine.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's up to you. I don't care.
All right.
I mean, he
and
should pay us. We're helping him so they don't steal his stuff.
that's
Well,
true.
yeah, but
That's true.
whatever.
Okay.
I'll try to be on the actual dock itself, not going in and out of the ship. I'll just be like,
I'm hanging back at the house just so I don't have to try to roll.
Let's just say I kind of flaked and I'm just hanging out.
So Dare and Azura are down at the bottom, and Dare is actually working, and you're still in watching the eye and the mirror, right, Lawrence?
I don't know how the eye works, so I'm
So it's
watching
just in
my
her.
mirror.
It's just in her brain. So
Yeah, so okay, I'm just watching the
just
mirror.
like the play-by-play and the mirror, I guess. And at this juncture, I'm gonna have all of you make perception checks.
All load.
8, of course. Nearly got a 20.
perception?
Yep.
Glitched. Wait.
Oh wait.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
if mine rolled. My thing just glitched.
Well, I'm kind of like,
Who rolled twice?
My dice
Yeah.
roll would work.
Yeah, my game or my.
Oh yeah, why is it taking so long to load? That's so weird. Huh.
That's not the right dice. This is.
Oh, there we go.
Wow. Okay. Every one of them hates me. I used the big heavy one.
You don't just get to re-roll, though.
I'm making sure if I have any luck with any of these dice.
Okay.
I've been getting single. Oh, there's a 20, but I've been getting single-digit numbers every time.
Fix it. Nothing stupid.
Okay, so
Use the tiny dice.
as you're looking through the mirror, and Dare, as you're standing there, you see two hooded figures kind of moving up from kind of a side of the docks, kind of the side that's like by the lake. And they're about to walk up to the ship. And there's only two of them. And you can't see their faces.
They're coming from the docks. They're coming like on the docks type thing.
Yes.
Okay, can I go? Because I'm assuming. So we're in the fourth or the second one closest to the lighthouse, right?
Yeah.
That's where this ship is.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go to like where the docks connect to the middle dock, like that T?
Yeah. Sure.
Like, see, like there's the main like kind of bridge-ish thing between the lighthouse and the city,
Right.
and then where the dock comes off of that. Can I go like right there and kind of like lean against a post or something and act like I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Just kind of chilling
Pull
at one
out
of the
a stone.
intersections.
Pull out a skull and start eating it.
Sure. Okay.
I'll be like right there.
And so these figures are going to kind of silently move towards Grant. And he is going to... one of them's going to put a knife to his throat real quick.
Just casually.
Oh, I see. You're trying to get in the way of that?
Kind of.
Okay.
Be like the first one they come to be me.
Okay. So they're walking by you at the moment.
Can Lawrence and I see it?
Yeah, Lawrence can see it through the mirror.
Sure.
And you are also there, yeah? At the mirror, I think?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you can.
I'm guessing I don't see it.
Yeah, you see it with the eye.
I can. Okay.
And you see these two figures, and then shortly after, you see two other figures kind of following about 10 feet behind them. Also, black cloaks.
I'm gonna start heading toward the dock, kind of casually.
Okay.
Make it seem like I'm just gonna stroll into town or something.
Sure.
Just
And then,
making my way towards them.
Grizz, anything you're going to do as they walk past you and towards the boat?
As soon as they walk past me, I'll kind of just turn and follow them. Like act like I'm just walking with them.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the lighthouse and head towards the docks as well.
Same.
All right. So you all make your way towards there, and they start to approach Grant, and you can hear one of them whisper in his ear, and you don't really hear what they're saying, but Grant looks a little worried, and he kind of steps back, and they board the ship. And the one of the kind of the tallest of the figures, but he says, "We will be taking this vessel and commandeering it," and they start to subdue the people on board.
I stop at the T-junction of the dock.
Is there a way for me to get on the ship, I guess, without them noticing?
Yeah, I could just have you roll stealth.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, fuck.
10. Let's see. Yeah, no. You make it on board the ship.
Oh,
Well, actually,
alright.
you make it on board the ship, but you can see one of them turned and did notice you. Only one. The others did not notice you. The figure that threw back his hood and said that looks to be the orc Marco, and yeah, but they're all kind of fighting and occupied, except for the one guy did just kind of stay put, and he noticed you.
How far away am I?
So you just kind of exited the lighthouse. So you could get to the ship very quickly.
Okay, can I see all this going down though?
Yeah, you can see people fighting on board the ship actually, and the
All right.
workers are resisting.
I'm going. Okay.
Except for Grant is not. He's just kind of staying to the side with his head down.
I'm going to approach, but like, can you roll a stealth check for me?
Yeah.
Because I'm not at my computer.
What is it, the +2 for your stealth? I forgot.
Yeah, it's +2.
Okay. Oh, yikes. You got a 4? So yeah, everybody notices you.
Yeah. I'm staying at the junction just so that nobody can walk past me.
So you are just boarding the ship?
I'm like right at the... Okay. Yeah, I'm boarding.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you board the ship, Marco turns to you and says, and what do you think you're doing?
I shoot back, what do you think you're doing?
I'm about to take over the ship and sell all the goods for a hefty price.
Oh.
Are you going to do
And
anything
why?
to stop
How
me?
far away is Marco from here?
Marco's just kind of standing on the center of the ship right now.
Is he within 60
Okay.
feet of me?
60 feet of you. So from across the intersection, did you ever board the ship, or
No, but I followed the two people over.
you
and
followed
kinda-
him?
I followed them, and then I would say I probably went over next to Grant.
Okay, yeah, so you're definitely within 60 feet.
Can I cast Command on Marco?
Command, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I got to do? Save?
Yeah, it's a Wisdom save of 13.
He does not save. And
tell
what
him
does
to-
command do?
I just cast it and tell him to approach, so he moves toward me by the shortest and most direct route, ending his turn within 5 feet of me.
Okay, so he basically just stops talking to you entirely, Ghost, and just walks up to Grizz.
When he gets up to me, can I pull out my manacles and put them on him?
Wait, the what?
Manacles. So, like, handcuffs.
Oh, sure. Yeah, so he's just going to do what you tell him, pretty much?
Well, he moves toward me, and then he ends his turn there.
Okay. Yeah, he's
And as soon
stuck
as he
there.
gets there,
And...
I pull him out and put him around his arms.
Okay. Let's probably run a strength check. If he has free will after that turn, yeah?
Yeah, after the 6 seconds.
Okay, so we'll do a strength contest really quick.
Okay. Oh, come on! Why
What'd you get?
do I roll terrible all the time?
Okay, yeah, so he easily
Natural freaking one.
he resists you
You end up
trying
locking
to
them on
put
yourself.
the manacles. No, you don't put them on yourself.
With a 1?
Well, it's a 1 + 4. I suppose it's still not 1. You drop the manacles on the ground.
Okay.
And he pushes you back. And he looks a little shaken, having just been commanded to walk, and he doesn't really know he is, but what do you think you're doing? he's got that one line, and it's really good. If you're trying to stop
you were
me,
taking over the ship, and I didn't want you to do that. So I tried stopping you. I don't know.
Looks like we've got ourselves a problem then.
We
And,
might. We could not. You never know.
He is going to, let's just roll initiative, I suppose.
Hey, we talked about this earlier. You weren't here. This was before. This is when you left for a bit. Would a halfling fit in my mouth?
Why?
Just answer the question.
I don't think so. That's still a whole person.
Okay. Also, would a halfling be considered a non-magical item?
No, halflings can be magical.
Okay, just to
Wouldn't
make sure.
wouldn't it depend
What if it's a
on
normal-
the halfling, though?
Makes like.
No, a non-magical, I guess, but like it's a person.
Okay. I was just trying to. I'm just making sure.
Jesus.
The glutton's fork says anything that fit in my mouth.
No.
I can eat them.
Mm-mm. Definitely not. Okay, so top of the order is Azura, and you were you boarded the ship, and only one person noticed you, so
Yeah.
you can have kind of advantage in a surprise round, basically.
Except for the first.
Okay, sweet. So how many people are there that we have to fight?
There are a total of 4 people. There's a goblin. Well, there's a shorter hooded figure that you perceive to probably be a goblin, and another one of those shorter figures, and then 2 kind of taller dudes. One of them's much taller than the other, probably like 6'7", and the other one's like 6'5".
Okay, who's closest to me?
The tallest dude is closest to you because he's the one that actually noticed you.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him.
Okay, so you're not gonna have surprise on him though. That's the thing.
Is there one that I could still get an attack on that I would get surprise on?
Yeah, everybody
That's
else.
Yeah.
Well, they're close enough that I could
Everyone
like...
else.
Yeah, everyone else is within range too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll attack the next closest dude. I don't know who that would
That would probably be one of the shorter figures, the goblins.
be. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so that's definitely a hit on the first goblin.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a...
Since I see them start attacking, can I like start sprinting towards the end of sprinting towards them, but just end up like getting initiative last or something?
Yeah, we'll just put you at the bottom of the order.
Okay.
Okay, so you got a 6. Very good. And are you going to do any other like bonus actions or? And it does knock him back a little bit because he's so short.
Oh boy.
Oh. Is he still within 5 feet?
Yeah, he's still within 5 feet, but
Alright.
you pushed him a
I'm gonna
little.
go ahead and do Flurry of Blows as well. Spend
Oof.
1 key point.
Okay.
So... let me hit the key point.
Bong, bong, bong.
10's not going to do it.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, so that's your whole turn. Next will be Dare.
I'm assuming the Marco boy is right in front of me.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Polo.
Hey, Polo, and just like
Just punch
so
him.
good. I'm gonna just hit him in the face with my glaive.
Okay. Sure thing. What's that?
In the face.
Yeah, just right in the face. Just right in the face.
We don't want to kill him yet, though. We
Yeah,
just
don't
want
kill
to
him.
extract money.
That's fair, yeah.
Not my problem. He died.
He won't
I can't
die.
bring him.
I
You
can bring him
can.
back.
But
If I kill him, I'll just bring him back. It's like, see what happens? We don't
See
keep
what
losing
happens.
money.
Wait.
this is
Yeah,
what happened.
I hit him straight in the face with my glaive.
Okay.
Oh,
Sheesh.
why am I rolling so terrible?
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
What do you get?
An 8.
Suck.
Sorry. Marco is next in the order, and he's gonna go after you. He was holding a club, and he's gonna try and hit you with it. Naturally.
Okay. Naturally.
There's an 18 hit.
I'm not smart class.
So yes,
Yeah.
it does hit. Okay. Okay, that's 6 points of damage.
Man, getting low. Still
And he
low
just
everyone
he
else.
just clobbers you over the head with that thing. But you got a thick skull, so
I feel like I barely move.
yes.
Like,
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate, yes, and then it's ghosts now.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite. Who is closest to me, actually?
So you just kind of ran up, so I'd assume you're closest to Grizz, or Dare, and Marco.
Alright. I'm gonna have to roll to hit.
So what's my DC?
Hit a 10.
Yeah, I got an 18. So 2 damage, okay.
But you don't have any debuffs.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Next is going to be...
Bonus action as well.
Oh, you're doing a bonus action? Perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my Crimson Right.
Crimson Right.
I basically have to hurt myself to do more damage.
Okay. Okay, next is going to be one of the goblins. I think she'd probably be closest to Azura, so she's going to pull out a short bow and try to hit you with it.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
So 23 I think hits pretty good.
Oh god. No.
And then...
Wait.
So 4 damage, piercing.
I was wondering if I could use a tool as a weapon.
A tool?
Wait.
Yeah, like an
A
improvised
crowbar.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this doesn't.
Because I don't
just
want to kill him.
I can
Okay,
bring him back.
I have a deflect missile reaction,
Okay. How does that work?
and I'm reading it right now. I thought it used key, but it doesn't. You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile. when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 6.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so roll the 1d10 plus 6. And that'll reduce the
Just
damage.
roll that one.
If
I
it's
don't know
plus
if that's
6
gonna-
and it's only 4 damage, then
Yeah, I guess you
So
would
yeah,
just
roll the
reduce it to
6
0.
slash
So you can
DC.
spend a key point if you want to make a ranged attack, or you just take no damage, basically. It's that goblin you pushed around's turn. So he's going to also try to attack you with a scimitar. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so he deals 6 points of damage.
Okay.
As he slashes you with the scimitar.
Woof.
Next is the tallest hooded figure. The tallest hooded figure is going to use the spell Shocking Grasp. So are you wearing armor that is made out of metal? That is my question. Probably not, right? Since you're a monk.
Yeah, no, I'm not wearing. I don't think I'm even wearing any armor.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So let's see how this goes. So does 11 hit?
No.
Okay. And you dodge out of the way as this giant, this crackling electricity hand just kind of goes for you.
Oh.
And now it is this other short figure's turn. Or wait, no. I forgot. Wrong order. Okay, Lawrence, it is you.
So what do I have to roll for hitting someone with the right crowbar?
A D20. What are you doing?
I'm going to hit whoever's closest with the crowbar.
So closest to you, since you're on the intersection, you'd also probably be closest to Marco and Dare.
Okay.
Give him a good old bonk.
I got a 20.
Okay, so yeah, that's gonna hit.
With the crowbar.
Wait, you're gonna use a crowbar?
Yeah, I was saying, can I use a tool?
Okay, it's probably gonna be, since it's improvised, it'll be 1d4.
So this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be 2d4 since it's crit?
Yeah, if it's crit, yeah, it would be 2d4.
So I add the 2 rolls in?
Yeah.
Alright, so it would be 5.
Yes, and who are you attacking?
Marco.
Yes, okay.
Bonk him on the head with my crowbar. Half-Life 2 style.
He looks a little shaken up by that. He just clobbered him on the head with it. I like how you critted with like a weapon you just don't use. Just a straight up weapon. That's interesting. Okay.
I mean, best way to not kill him.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, if I got hit in the head with a crowbar, I'd probably die. Just thinking about it.
Die of embarrassment.
Yeah. Alright, and we're back to the top of the order now. It's Azura's turn.
Okay. I have a question about one of my spells.
Okay.
Create or destroy water.
Right.
Can I create water inside someone's lungs?
Oh god.
Inside someone's lungs?
Axe.
Yeah.
What is your alignment? 'Cause it's going down after this.
It's going down a little.
It's going from good to chaotic.
Kill these people.
That would
I
probably
used
kill
to be a
someone.
pirate.
That would drown them.
Yeah, you drown them from the inside. It's the
Yeah,
worst
they
type
would
of drowning.
die.
Yeah.
Just like
But
them in the face and throw them overboard or some
I
shit.
do
Like,
it.
Can you do it? I would say you would roll with disadvantage because you cannot see the place from
Save
which you're
that for,
actually
like-
getting the water
I-
in.
Save that
Don't
for like an
think I
actual
roll for
monster,
this.
not like
You don't
these
roll
random
for it?
blokes who are just raiding a boat.
It's once per long rest.
10 gallons of clean water in an open container.
Technically open.
So if they have their mouths open, I mean, then...
It's technically open.
Actually, can I just chuck some ball bearings into Marco's mouth?
What? Okay, I will have you... He will make a Constitution saving throw, and you will do... I'll have him make a Constitution saving throw with advantage, and if he doesn't save, it will go in his lungs.
He does? Or I do?
I'll have him make a Constitution saving throw, since you don't actually roll for this actual spell, since we're modifying it in this way.
Okay.
Yeesh.
I'm,
Well,
So you are
I'm
doing
going
this,
for-
yes?
Yeah, not for Marco though. I'm going for the big
Okay.
guy close to me.
All right. The tallest one.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So that was an 8 and a 22. So he's with advantage. The 22. He saves, and let's do. I'm trying to think of.
Where's the distance?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to resolve this ridiculous.
Ends up filling his
Awful
stomach
lean
instead,
attack.
and he just throws up.
Hey, it's
Yeah, he just throws up and goes prone.
Yeah. I mean, if it did like land in his lungs, the whole fight would stop, and we'd just stare at her. Like, oh my god, you really just do that?
Marco's like,
You
dude, you guys really
really
scared this
this
person?
man?
Yeah. Okay, so let's say if he saves, it does not go in his lungs, but you can still spawn it
Can I
outside of
shower?
him. Yeah, it kind of goes around him
Can I shower?
next to his face. Yes.
A little cleaner
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I'll come up with a better way to resolve that in the future as well.
Okay.
Gosh.
Is this salt water or fresh water?
I believe it's fresh water.
Okay.
Clean water. So, Derek, this one's you.
Oh Lord, it's my turn.
That was terrifying.
I've just gotten super lucky with attacking like this whole campaign.
I did not. I'm the opposite, actually. I'm just gonna hit him again with my glaive.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
See if I can get better than a crap. See, that's a little better. It's a little better.
15.
Nice.
Kind
Oh,
no, that was a.
oh, 25. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that
Natural 20
hits.
would do.
That hits. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
you're
natural
gonna-
20, so crit too, yeah.
Oh,
We're
fuck.
gonna kill him.
You might kill him. Oh my god.
11.
Yeah, it kills him.
So, yeah, you really, really smack him with that thing. And he's not looking as hot as before, for sure.
Well, what? He got punched, hit with a crowbar, and now what?
Hit with a glaive again.
Oh yeah, two
So
glaives
he's
and a
got
crowbar.
a cut.
I missed the glaive originally. So I rolled a.
He got
Shit roll.
slapped
Right.
by.
So yeah, he's got a couple cuts on him now from that glaive attack.
He has a little bit of frostbite as well.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
He got a little cold.
Uh-huh.
After I do that, I'm gonna say, if we talk, we can fix this.
Really?
Make an intimidation one.
And what would you? How would you convince me of this?
We wouldn't kill you.
Uh-uh.
So you're
What'd
rolling.
you say?
What are you rolling? Persuasion?
I don't know. What do you think would be that? Would that persuasion or intimidation? I just slap him in the face.
Yeah, just do intimidation. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's intimidated.
He
Those
empties
natural
his
ones are like,
bowels.
I got you.
He says, "Okay, okay. What do you need to talk about? What is your proposition?"
We still going? We still talking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. What was his name again? The
Marco.
guy we're doing. Miles.
Marco.
No, Miles. Okay, Miles.
Miles. Yeah.
His name was Miles. We're here because Miles sent us for the money you owe him.
Oh. What money?
Yeah, I don't remember. What money was it? Do I remember?
Do you remember?
He was just.
It was.
What did I say?
Did I make a history check to remember?
I don't know. Yeah, you remember that it was money to start up basically that business of stealing from people.
Miles give you money to help you start up whatever the heck you're doing here, and you never
Oh.
paid him.
Right. Well, I wasn't really planning on giving that back. I
Well, I mean,
suppose.
We can go about this either way. I can keep attacking you and kill you, or we can give the money.
I suppose I could part with some of the money. We're profitable now. Are you gonna? We're gonna finish. I think we're gonna finish stealing from the ship, though.
Man, I don't think so. 'Cause I'm
I don't know
not
about that.
good. Yeah, I don't think
No, you're
so.
not. That's not happening.
You should open a bakery instead of stealing. You know,
Stealing's-
this town could use a
It's
bakery.
kind of a thing.
Uh,
All right, here's the money. But if I give you the money, we're gonna finish this up, and you're gonna leave.
Dude, Grant's gonna be pissed.
I'm sorry, but you don't have a leg to stand on here.
Yeah,
You'd be
missing the glaive
surprised.
hit it.
Well, I can give you the money, but we're not gonna stop this operation.
Yeah. I would advise for you to stop the operation as well.
I guess
Stop.
this is...
Give us some money.
Otherwise,
Or worse things are gonna
get
happen.
Ugly.
All right, so he gives you the money, and he stops. And all right, fine. You forced my hand. I suppose it's not that big of a deal. We can come again.
He's pouting.
And he calls off his all of the other people that are in his gang. They don't take off their hoods, and he calls for them, and they kind of come to him. He's like, but the only thing is that tallest figure is still standing in the middle of the ship, just kind of frozen. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And you can see this tall figure start to kind of shake a little bit, and he's kind of moving around, and he is going to cast Shatter.
Oh wait, who's?
He's gonna kill himself? Excuse me?
No.
Who's nearest to him?
Oh.
Probably me.
But he is yeah, you're all close enough. So he is going to cast Shatter real quick.
What is Shatter?
So everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Up to D20?
Yeah, plus your Constitution saving throw thing.
Oh no.
Oh, no?
I got a 9, I guess.
I have the opposite of what Ghost said.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Dare saved. Azura did not save. Ghost did not save. What'd you get?
I got a 9, I guess.
You did not save either.
Yeah.
So,
Remotely close.
You got 2, bud. How is how's Grant looking
Grant has
after
kind of
this?
avoided this whole fight and wasn't really in it.
Is he in the like? Did he get hit by the shatter?
Yeah, let me save for him real quick.
Okay. So,
Oh no. Okay. So everyone who didn't save, I'm gonna need you to take 27 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I'm dead.
Jesus.
I got 6 health
Like
left.
that actually just straight up kills me.
You won't die. You can roll death saves and people can, bring you back, stabilize you.
yeah.
And
So,
this figure is also going to, he kind of makes a symbol with his hands and vanishes.
Holy shit.
Is Grant next to me? Is he down or is he still up?
Grant is on the floor.
Okay, I reach down and put 5 points of lay on hands into him.
Okay. And then, real quick, what are let's see, for lay on hands, can that bring people back from dead, basically? Or,
Is he fully dead?
yeah, Grant is as well.
Like,
He would start rolling death saves if you didn't do anything
okay,
about
no,
it.
yeah, it's like a regular cure wounds type thing.
Okay.
He'll come back with 5 points.
And I need to roll for what's his face as well. Marco. Oof. Okay. Well, Marco is very, very much unconscious,
I'll reach over.
and so are both of the goblins.
Wow.
Okay, I reach. Oh my god. Okay.
He just myrtleized everyone.
I reach over, give Marco 1, and then I run over to Max and do cure wounds on her.
Okay. What does Cure Wounds do?
It's a touch. It's 1d8 plus 3, and then roll that. I got a 7, so he heals 10. So she gets up to 10
Okay.
from that. And then
Oh,
Marco's
I'm-
at 1.
Holy
Okay.
shit. I have 2 hit points.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've got a 6.
I'll run back over to Marco and put my foot on his chest.
Okay.
Because he's on the ground, I'm assuming.
Yes, he is. Definitely.
But he's still alive, he has 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't step too hard.
Yeah, don't step a little
I'm not
too
gonna.
hard.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna. I'm gonna put like a tiny bit of pressure, not nothing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do crap.
He is like,
he, like-
wheezing.
You have to keep
Is he,
him
is he
there.
conscious? He's like talk. I can
Yeah,
talk,
he is
like,
barely
can-
conscious, yes.
Like, you need to stop what you're doing. No more stealing. Nothing, or I will kill you right now.
Oh, I guess that's an offer I can't really afford to refuse.
It's just
And, yeah. And with that, he kind of falls unconscious again. I mean, he's fine, but
What a
He just
wimp.
passed out,
he
like
passed
sleeping.
out.
Oh, what a wimp.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Me?
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
I saved. Do I take
You're
half?
saved.
Yeah, you take
Do I take
half. Yeah.
half? So what was it? 29
20,
or
27,
26?
so...
27. So we'll do like what? Third? No. What's 27 minus 2?
13. Go ahead and take 13.
13. Okay.
What's going on?
13 points of damage because he saved.
Ah, 23. Okay. Right, 23. Let's do this.
Alright, and Grant is also still on the ground. Both of the goblins are still on the ground.
Yeah.
But I assume you've stabilized everybody.
The goblins are the bad guys, right?
Yeah. And now that they're on the ground, the hoods have kind of fallen back, and you can see one of them is Lena Bulwark.
I'll go give her 1 point.
Lena, the elf, or not the elf, the goblin,
Goblin.
that tried to sell you beer,
Yeah.
and also works at the tavern.
Okay.
Yep. I'll give her a point. What's the other goblin? There's another goblin,
You
right?
don't recognize the other goblin.
I'll give her a
So
point.
they're both at 1 HP.
Okay. So I gave Marco, or no, I gave 5 to him and then 3 to the other ones.
5 to Marco. Okay.
No. Marco got 1.
Oh, 1. Okay.
The other 2 goblins got 1, and then Grant got 5.
Okay. Perfect.
That's
I can't do
7,
anything.
15 minus 7.
I'm surprised I survived that. Holy
15 minus 7. Can someone help me with this? My brain.
15
Seven,
minus
right?
7, that's 8.
8. Okay, thank you. My brain
Oh,
dead. Brain dead.
That was scary. I almost zeroed. as well.
Yeah, I'll walk over to Ghost and give him 5.
High five.
High five. And I'm correct.
And
hit points would be better.
everyone that's outside of that radius of shatter kind of have had their ears covered, and it didn't really do anything to them. Everyone kind of outside of that radius was okay, but very, very shaken.
I'll walk over to Grant and be like, "Hey, can we get these 3 to the police or whatever guards? I guess."
Yeah,
Be-
we
you're right.
can do that. Thank you.
I'll help you. I'll get Marco and one of the goblins, and I'll carry.
All right, and I'm assuming you're
get the-
gonna put people in the manacles, especially Marco.
Yeah, the manacles I'll grab and put them around Marco. The other 2. Okay, I'll grab Marco, put him in manacles, give him to Grant, and then the other 2 goblins I'll just hold around my arms and then walk with them to the guard. Somewhat close, right? It's right there off the
So
guard
was,
tower.
The tavern keep Lena. Was she there to steal?
Yeah. She was.
Oh, my character's not gonna like that.
No, probably not.
Walk them over to the guardhouse there and be like,
I'm
okay,
just
like-
licking my wounds right now, so I didn't even notice.
Yeah, so you bring people kind of to the guardhouse. So for the moment, they're going to be guarded by the people at the lumberyard. Bunch of big burly dudes. And they're going to arrange for a carriage to take them to Windborne.
They're all holding axes, just like standing around.
These-
unconscious.
These 3 were
baddies.
stealing from the. These 3 were stealing from the ships.
Yeah, we can take care of
Soon.
that.
Yeah. It was the true. What was it? The
Truedark bandits. So
Yes.
what happened with that? I've seen these guys around plenty.
We got word that they were gonna try to steal from these boats. We were kind of staking it out, and there was originally 4 of them, but one of them kind of cast this like weird spell. I don't know what it is.
Shatter.
And yeah, I know what a shatter. I don't know if Dare would know what it was.
Yeah.
Um,
And the way that it
might,
worked
'cause he
is it was
knows.
an extremely loud noise, basically.
yeah, extreme loud noise. Everyone got hurt. Multiple people died. I brought them back, and these 3 were the other ones with the guy.
Okay. And then I assume also at this point you're probably going to want to meet up with Miles.
Yes, we will. Yeah.
All right. So
how's
everyone
I-
doing?
Yeah, I'm like, how's everyone looking good, health wise?
That
I got-
was the first time I've come so close to death again.
Ooh,
I'm
six
like my character is
decent.
visibly.
Lawrence, how you doing?
Like-
How you doing health wise?
My character is visibly shaking.
I
like
guess
he's
I'm
never
alright.
close to death.
Wait. Okay. I only have 3 points of lay on hit.
Well, I'm at 6 health, so.
Yeah.
So you're at 6. Max is at 10.
I'm at 7.
You're at
We're
7.
real low. We're all
I'm at 23.
Woohoo! Okay.
Oh, look at you, Mama Bear. We're all hurting, except for you.
Hey,
You're
I
not
just-
doing your
Well, he
mom
saved.
I
better.
just brought like 5 people back to life.
He was one of the few that actually saved. Like everybody else just did not save.
Yeah, I'm the only one that saved. And the most hit points.
Yeah, but where do you want to head to try and meet up with Miles?
We'll go
I need
to
a drink.
Yeah, we'll go to the. Well, right there, right next to the guardhouse is the Seabound Goblin, so we'll just go there.
Yeah, sure. So you
And get
enter
some
into
drinks,
there.
take a short rest.
Yeah. And I believe Zoltan is in there still.
Yes.
And hi, I'm Zoltan. And, as
Hello,
you
can
enter
we get-
each time.
We get some food and drinks.
Y'all want another PBR?
Get me the strongest thing you've got.
Okay. And he pulls out
Yes,
this clear liquid in an unmarked bottle.
Everclear.
Yeah.
Give me some of that.
This is Crystal Pepsi.
Damn.
Oh my god, Crystal Pepsi. Sounds great.
No, not Crystal Pepsi. But he pulls you out something strong, and everybody else
Sprite Zero.
everybody else he gets a drink as well. And yeah, let's say Miles is probably still there.
Yeah, so we get food, go sit down, Miles, and be like, hey,
And did you ever get the money? Oh yeah, no, he didn't.
yeah, I have it.
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
how
right.
much it was. I don't know how much he gave me.
He gave you 120.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
We could have paid his debt for him.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, for starting his little business, it was a bit.
Small loan
But
of
for normal people, that's a
120.
lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, for non-adventurers.
Yeah, for non-adventurers, that's a lot of money.
His father gave him a small loan of 120.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So, how are y'all doing?
Not
I'm doing
good.
pretty good. These 3, not the best.
Not good.
So,
at all.
what happened with the Truedark gang? Did you stake out, or did you just
We
murder
were,
them all?
yeah,
or-
we stuck out for a bit. We sat next to the, next to, what's her fucking name? Azura's lighthouse right there. And then,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
yeah, and I went on the docks and was kind of next to the, like, workers and everything. And then a couple people in cloaks came up and started taking the ship. So naturally,
You took
I-
care of it.
I took care of it.
Very nice. Well,
Yeah, we got your money here. Take out the money.
okay.
And I give it to him. Like here's the money that Marco gave me. Marco and his group of 3 other people. I don't know how many there are, but there was 3. Technically 4, but one casted a spell and did loud noises, and then everyone died, and I saved them all. But yeah, the other there's 3.
Oh, actually, no. Continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Speaking of, I just want to know if I recognize that symbol that he made with his hands.
You didn't. No, it was pretty much. It was a very quick thing he did as well. It's like he kind of just put his hands up, and then was gone.
Here's the shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, Shadow. He did some like Naruto stuff and was just like bye.
He threw out gang signs. He did like blood.
Yeah, no, he just threw up the blood sign real quick and just peaced out. No, but he didn't know exactly the symbol that he made.
Okay. So yeah, we got Marco and 2 other people are in custody right now. Gonna
Okay.
get sent to Windborn.
Great.
And yeah, we got your money.
I'll give you a cut of that. Let's
Oh, okay.
see. So if we split it up, that would be 30 gold pieces for each of us, I believe.
Oh.
Cool, thank you so much.
Okay.
30 gold pieces for almost dying.
Yes.
For actually dying and then coming back.
Actually
Yeah,
dying.
no, actually dying. I died.
Yeah, you died.
And there's something else I'd like to talk to you about. I haven't been entirely truthful with you folks, and
Big surprise
really?
there.
yeah, no. It's not in a bad way. It's not in a way you're
Mama
thinking.
Bear like sits up.
I am what you would call a talent scout.
I drunkenly say that. It's a big
What's
surprise. I drunkenly say, yeah, that's a big surprise.
Yeah, I'm sure you had me sorted from the very beginning, but I'm a
I
talent
realized that
scout,
one.
and I work for an organization called the Raven's Mantle, and we would very much like to hire you,
Brain blast.
hire your
for
services.
Jared
So
has a brain blast. I know what
we
brain
specialize in various things, but would you like to sign on?
blast is. DM.
Mm-hmm.
Raven's Mantle was that group below Windborn, correct?
What do you mean?
I remember when I read some of the books in Windborn, I heard about Raven's
The
Mantle.
book was, the book was kind of a fanatical tale about an organization called the Raven's Mantle, yes. But in the book, it was written by pretty much a crazy person.
Oh, I think I've heard of Raven's Mantle before. I read a book in Windborn while I was there about it. Kind of. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah, that's a bit of a ploy. We released that book so that people would immediately discredit people that were questioning us. But if you'd come with me, I can show you kind of our headquarters and
Can I make an insight check on
Sure.
the Miles boy?
Sure.
Sick.
I am
At
dying doing
13.
this voice.
Water.
Stop dying.
Yeah, we'll take a drink.
At
of water,
13.
actually. 13? Okay. You can tell that he is being truthful. And, yeah, well, mostly truthful. You can tell he's hiding one key. He's hiding a detail, but it's not necessarily it's not bad intentioned. He's well intentioned.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with, but
11-3.
just quietly,
Okay.
because
I'll
I'm
go along as
very
well.
shaken up by this encounter.
Right.
I'll go along as well, but I'm very clearly untrusting of these
Okay.
offer.
So our main organization is in Windborn, and it's.
Is it below Windborn?
I can't disclose the location of our very HQ inside this bar, but yeah, if you'd follow me, and he takes you out to the same carriage he brought you here in.
Do we have everything from Max's house? Or from Azura's house?
Is there anything you'd like to do before we leave?
I wish to go grab my cat.
Okay. So you guys make a quick run,
Nice.
grab the cat.
I do not want to leave my cat unattended.
I'll grab my
Took
imp
along.
as well because I left him back. And my eye of spying, which was on the
Right,
dog.
right.
I'll
And you
grab
probably
that.
get your mirror.
Oh,
if you want.
yeah. I stumble over to get my mirror.
Can I go back to the lighthouse and grab my the left hand of Mog thing and bring it to my house?
Yeah. Sure.
And just
My
leave it.
cat-
I'll put it in like
my
a
cat is
closet somewhere.
Sure thing.
My cat is very concerned for the amount of wounds that I'm just now covered in.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you eventually all get back to Miles's carriage, and you're heading for Windborn.
Can I, before we leave, can I go see Leo and see if he has that thing done?
Oh yeah, you meet up with Leo real quick, and you find him at. You find him kind of in the shipyards, and he's working with them for some gadgets for the ships.
Mhm.
So you just
So I'll
ask
come and be
him,
like, hey, you got that thing done?
yeah.
No rush.
Yeah, actually, I am done. I made a few tweaks to it, and he pulls it out, and it's got the symbol of pan in wire, but it also has, like, the wire is kind of woven into the collar itself. And he says, if you press this, it should electrify the collar a little bit. It should provide a kind of an electric shock. And he holds out this remote and tests it out, and it shocks him. He's like, oh, probably should have waited to do that. But here you go. I hope you don't mind.
No, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I give him
just made a shock collar.
I give him 10 gold, even though he didn't ask for it. I give him 10 gold.
Well, thank you. And then
problem,
you
man.
guys are on the road.
Long
So,
rest?
okay, can I, on the way there, attune to it?
Yes.
Does it still have its magical properties?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is the star there still, or is that gone?
No, he put the symbol of pan in a wire.
Okay, yeah. Can I ask him for the star spec, or does he have those
yeah,
on?
no, he gave you the star.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Can we have a long rest on the road, maybe?
What's that?
Can we have like a long or a short rest on the road?
Yeah, since it's a 7.5 hour drive, yeah.
Okay.
Long rest, probably.
Cool. Let me get back up to half. Let me get back my half.
So, yeah, let's say you're on the road for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna need you to talk to each other.
Well, I mean, technically we all took a long rest, so we'd just be sleeping, right?
Yeah, you'd
I'm
be
in the
sleeping
middle
for
of
part
my-
of it, but
I'm
I
in the
took
middle
a
of my
nap to
tour.
sober up.
yeah,
You guys could have conversation while I'm taking my rest.
perfect.
I'm taking a rest too, though.
I just slept. I just took a small nap to sober up. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's just
I'm
chilling
just
in the back.
like sitting there with my consciousness listening, but I'm like just not there.
So you're in a coma or sleep paralysis.
Pretty much.
I'm in a trance, basically.
Yeah. It's a wizard's trance. That's what they get. It's pretty sick.
I'm in a ghost trance.
Yeah. Ghost trance. So we're doing a 2-minute talk break.
Yes.
So
You're at a minute now.
that was fun.
That was
Are
not.
you guys feeling okay? Like mentally? Because I understand that you're a little healed up now, but
Yeah, I'm alright.
That was
you're alright.
terrifying. But
Yes. Death is not fun.
Does anybody recognize what
I
he was
shook it
doing before he vanished?
Oh, I
recognize that as
a DM. Was that a like teleportation or like a mist? I don't know how.
You didn't recognize it as any particular school of magic or spell you've ever seen.
Anything? Okay. Figured I'd ask.
Yeah. It was like Misty Step, as in, he vanished. And presumably went to either another dimension or teleported.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk to what was his name? The gang leader.
Is it Miles?
Miles was not the gang leader. Marco was. The
Marco.
gang leader.
Maybe we should talk to Marco about who he hires.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
get some
when we come back
information.
here, we'll go. Wasn't he coming to Winborn? Didn't the guy say
Yeah, he was going to be shipped there, basically.
some point? Okay. Well, if he shows up while we're here, we can ask to talk to him.
Okay.
About who? Yeah.
See if that's See like what's up with that. Does he know anything about that? I think he's gonna be scared of me. I'm not happy about that.
He's just like permanently scarred.
Yeah.
Out of game, honestly, when I had my foot on him and he was at one point, I thought about just kicking him in the face and then bringing him back again.
Ooh. Oh man,
As even more of an intimidation.
that's pretty rough.
Like you see what I can do.
Or what I can do with my crowbar.
Bonk. Yeah. Okay. So you're pulling into Winborn now, and
I after this conversation, I go to sleep and then wake up when we get to Winborn.
Yep. And it's pretty overcast now.
Ooh.
What's
I
that?
leave my my trance, and everyone's asleep next to me. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh, you missed out on it.
Lawrence is probably awake.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because he takes 4 hours as well, or he doesn't have to sleep, right?
He doesn't have to sleep. No. But yeah, you are pulling into Windborne, and you can kind of see out the back of the carriage. You're most of the way through Blackway Gulch, and
Do we see this? Did the spike that was in the first playthrough disappear, or is it still there?
disappeared.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it disintegrated. Didn't it disintegrate?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
it did.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And you can see kind of the valley opening up in front of you.
Do I see the
And
fucking cave?
you can see the splendor that
The
is.
cave, alright.
Yeah,
Do I see the fucking cave?
since you're kind of facing behind, you can see that cave and the mist that kind of surrounds it a little bit. Since you know
Just
where to
look at
look
it.
now. Yeah.
I just look at it like, I'll figure out what you are one day.
Yeah.
Just yell, "Stop the carriage!"
Stop the carriage. We gotta. Yeah. But you see Windborne in front of you in all its glory, and it's a really, really cool sight because you can see just this huge city at the end of this huge gulch, and it's very overcast and very dramatic. And you pull into town, and it's not as busy as before because there's not like a party going on in town.
Yeah.
But it's still fairly busy, and people are milling around. There's a few booths and things. And Miles kind of yells, "We're here, boys!"
What?
And,
That's not progressive. That's not inclusive.
Yeah, maybe not as much. And
I scoop up my cat and hop out.
yeah, and you pass by that kind of frozen lake as well as you head into Windborne. I know I didn't describe that last time, but it is there. He pulls in and kind of goes past the main part of town, goes around the lake, and crosses through the stables and heads kind of to the graveyard. And he says, I know this doesn't seem like a great place to go, but this is where we're located, basically. I'm going to need you to follow me. And he kind of weaves through all of the graves, and he comes across a grave, he puts his hand on it, and the grave sinks into the ground, and out of it, a pillar comes out with that same symbol on it of the feather, and a trapdoor opens up just in front of it. And he motions for you all to go inside, and it's the same tiled expanse as before, except it opens up into a pretty elaborate door, which he unlocks with a key. And
Jerry looks visibly concerned.
yeah, I bet. And it opens up into this high-tech laboratory, basically. It opens up into this laboratory, and it's circular, and I would say it's about like 30 feet across, and there's all of this high-tech equipment in there, and you see a variety of figures standing inside, kind of working, milling around, doing their business. You see a kobold, you see an elf, and you see two tieflings as well. You see Peel.
Is that one librarian chick or whatever that dropped her books?
No, she is not there. And yes, and also, what's surprising is Peel is not in his usual kind of very flamboyant, fashion-forward get-up. He's wearing a gray and black jacket with a kind of the feather insignia kind of woven in to the front of it. And he says,
lab coat.
"So you're finally here. I hope I didn't. I hope we didn't scare you off too much with this. We are in need of some help. And I'm sure you've already met the 11 Cent gang. I'm sure you've already met, what's his name? Grande and Arvin and all of them. And it'll be nice for you. And he sees the confusion on your faces. Wait a minute. So you don't know that... Miles? What did you not run them through what we had... Miles! Yeah, so a little bit of a change of I had kind of I just kind of used I wouldn't say used them, but got them to do something for me. I figured it wouldn't be a big deal. Miles, you can't do that. They could have been seriously hurt or injured.
We were.
I was.
Yeah, just we all pipe up. We were.
Oh my God. I'm
just kind of in the back.
I'm
not talking
so
at all.
sorry. Miles, you can't do this type of thing without consulting. Who did you have them fight? Yeah, I had him fight the Truedark band. Miles! Anyways.
He also made us fight the Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
Yeah, that was the part of the plan. Yes, and I thank you very much for that. That is basically a preview
Everyone
of
sold
what
their
we
teeth.
do here. Oof.
Can I make?
Yeah, we're just watching your. Listening.
I'm having a conversation with myself. It's
Yeah.
very taxing.
Can I make a perception check to just see if I notice anything
Sure.
familiar?
Familiar. Oh shoot. Yeah. Okay.
I could too, because I'd live
I
around.
don't notice shit.
You do a history check
Can I
or
do
something.
Perception. Yeah, you don't see a whole lot that's familiar, except you kind of have a little bit of a vision, a memory of this kind of tiled marble high-tech place. You remember it. It's not a fresh memory, but you remember being here. You remember the layout kind of everything, and you know that you've been here before. It's like really freaky deja vu.
Do I know anything about this, considering I live
I noticed a
near here?
realization on.
You do not know about this.
Okay.
And it's underground, if
Do
that
I-
wasn't
do I
abundantly
notice
clear.
the-
Well, yeah, but they're
Can
good.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do a
Do I notice
perception
the
check as well?
realization that Duresta has?
You?
I'm definitely like in the back, just like not talking at all.
What were you saying, Ghost?
Do I notice Duresta's realizations, like him,
On his
actually-
face? I
Yeah.
would say maybe you notice he's being a lot more quiet than usual, and that's not like him.
It's very stained.
I look at
That's a
him
word.
very concerned.
Yeah, he's very much not as involved as he normally is, and it does show. What were you
Okay.
saying, Azura?
Could I do a perception check as well? Because I'm
Yep.
visibly confused and a bit concerned about the symbol.
So with an
So much better.
18, so yeah, that's really good. So you see all around the lab, you can see a lot of high-tech equipment, right? You see what looks like a microscope, and you see kind of a centrifuge. You see several of these triangular pieces of clear glass, and in the center you can see there's like a flickering of red, and it's like a bunch of triangular pieces of glass.
Shit.
And
Man, that's crazy.
you can see several wands. You can see kind of an equipment wall. You notice specifically, you see the kobold who was addressed as Grande, and the elf who was
Grande.
addressed as Arvin. You also notice the two tieflings who, haven't been talked about really. And you notice that this whole area has kind of been decorated very lavishly, but at the same time, very, very functional and scientific in nature. And it's built for intense study.
Do I see Zoltan?
You do not see Zoltan. Damn. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my conversation with myself real quick. To get through this. Let's see.
Criticizing yourself.
So, basically, we were scouting you out. We were determining if you have the appropriate talents to work for us. We are called the Raven's Mantle, and we are in charge of policing this world and making sure that things stay as they should be. And recently, we've had reason to believe that a place called the Altar Plane is influencing this plane. And we send out hired help called Distortionists to fix what we call distortions in our time.
Man,
And
crazy.
we would like very much for you to be become Distortionists and work for us. And Miles was supposed to have you fight against the 11 Cent gang, our fake gang that we've made to test your abilities, but he's decided to just kind of just throw you to the wind a little bit. And and Dare, you don't look well, and I'm sure I have some explaining to do regarding your current appearance. But we can get to that. I would like an answer from you three first.
I like kind of punch down, just like clutching my cat.
What? I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Here's the thing. Let me talk to Grizz. Let me talk to Dare for a minute, and give me just a second. And he leaves you with Arvin and Grande and the two tieflings, and Miles as well, who's looking very sheepish.
Arvin Grande? Isn't that a singer?
No, it is not Ariana Grande. That is not the joke I was making. Okay.
My cat flips Miles the bird.
Oh, is that even possible?
No.
Can I have my imp bite Miles? No.
So, Derek, he pulls you aside and...
My cat is my emotional support cat.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't know if I.
So, please tell me what you remember.
Before he like pulls me aside, can I cast Detect Good and Evil?
Sure, what does that do?
That's a thing.
It is a thing. For the duration, you know if there's any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that magically consecrated.
Yep, there's not.
Other than the two undead people that are in the room.
Besides those, obviously, I'm not going to count you guys.
It's not the detect undead, it's detect food or evil.
So, no, there's not.
I also cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm thinking your chances, my dude.
Okay.
It's +8, +2 to my AC.
Perfect. Jesus, so that's put you at an AC of 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair play.
No one
Fair
can
play.
hit me. No
Good
one
luck.
can hit me.
But please tell me what you remember so I can fill in the blanks.
I don't remember much.
Okay, if you don't remember anything at all, I'll tell the story. You were an experiment, and you weren't my experiment, but someone that worked here a long time ago, and they don't work here anymore. I haven't heard really much about it, but he was a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, and we obtained him the same way that we got to you, in that we tested him to make sure he would be a good distortionist, and we sent him out on quests and things like that, and he wanted to study the altar plane more in depth, and he started to go insane. And he believed that he needed a protector, a perfect warrior, to keep him from the altar plane. And so he built you, and this was done out of an act of pity. You were attacked by a bear, and you were going to die otherwise. So he basically blended you together and created who you are now. Basically, in his eyes, a perfect warrior. But he's gone now, for the most part. He's been missing for about 5 years.
What was his name?
Nerat was his name, and he was a close friend of mine.
While this is happening, I'm just like at a bookshelf, just fucking flipping through every book. Just like speed reading.
Of course, yes. So I'm sorry for any trauma I've caused by not coming to you sooner, but I had to wait for the right time, and I can't have the secret of this organization getting out, or else we would be extremely at risk.
So that was in character.
What did he say?
I said and then just stopped.
Oh, okay. If there's anything I could do to help, I've realized the situation that you're in.
1 billion gold. Man, I don't know
Am
what
I-
to think here.
While I'm digging through, I'll let him think. While I'm digging through all the bookshelves, do I find any files on Dariesta's status?
Bitch.
I can roll a perception.
How dare you look me up? How
Yeah.
dare you?
Go ahead and roll investigation, actually.
Hey, 20,
Nice.
31.
Yeah. Okay. So, you don't find a whole lot. You find a page
Oh,
on
you can see
specifically the experiment of the perfect warrior. And it's
Okay.
under that title as well. It's a little note that says the perfect warrior. And it talks about using assembly wands to, quote unquote, blend the psyche of creatures together and to harness life and death in a way where it saves a person from an otherwise fatal, a death, basically.
And I can make, I guess I can make the assumption that bear person do talk, bear
Mhm.
person act like human, but also bear.
Right.
So I can make the hypothesis that Grizz, it's talking about Dariesta.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is, yes.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's about all you find.
But I'm gonna keep this information to myself. I'm not gonna share anything.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nah. It's back to you, Dare. How are you coping with knowing your fate? Well, not your fate, but your history.
Weird. So you're saying I'm a warrior of
Yeah.
some sort?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You were built as a bodyguard / warrior / meat shield, essentially. But
Makes sense.
you got away. You were the one that got away, and yeah, I'd say you deserved it. And I'm glad you were able to find your footing. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to reach out sooner.
Well,
I found project files of all this shit,
Yeah,
pretty much.
So I was a person who got bit by a bear.
you were going to die from a bear attack. Yes.
You're a werebear.
Bear man, bear man, bear man. Does whatever a bear.
He eats everything. 'Cause it's still
Mostly
is
scones,
hungry.
but like beer.
Mostly scones, but not dairy.
Yeah.
You have
Yoggers.
any files about my stuff that happened to me
Yes, we do. We have
that I could look at?
We have one documentation that Nara did himself, and he walks into the other room real quick, and I guess pulls it from where you just were looking at it, Ghost.
I just freeze. I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm gonna. Were you really just going through every? It doesn't matter. You're with us now, but still.
sorry.
Okay. And he walks back to Grizz and shows him that same piece of paper.
Why do I not have any memories from when I was a human?
Well, you kind of got turned into partially a bear, and a lot of your memories got mixed in with the bear's memories, and they kind of canceled each other out. And I honestly couldn't tell you why you don't have any memories of here. You should, because
I have slight memories, but I don't really remember anything. I mainly remember the symbol, the feather thing right
the
there.
ravens. Oh, the
That's all I
ravens
really
feather.
remember. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you remembered some. Hopefully, we can get your memory to a place to where it's getting better.
Do you know what my name was before I got bear-ified?
I think you can decide that.
Okay, cool. I'll figure that out.
Okay, perfect. I don't want to step on your toes for your backstory.
My original name was Enzio.
Of course.
It was Bob.
This is Bob. Bob.
Just
Bob.
become-
Bob.
Bob the bear.
Bob the Builder.
Yeah. But Is there anything else I can shed light on?
How long? Do you know how long I was here?
I'd say you were here about a year.
It's been a bit.
Very awkward.
Hey, my person is going through a midlife crisis at the moment.
Okay. So
I just figured out everything about my past. So
yeah, no, I get that.
figured
So
out a lot of crap.
Peel is kind of he goes in for an awkward kind of a pat on the back, and he
Kind of flinch.
I'm sorry.
Does he pat me since my AC is 20?
Yeah, he pats you. He's not going for it to hurt. He can still pat you on the back.
He misses.
This is the pat.
What the hell?
He slaps you in the face.
He hits my shield. He just hits my shield next to. Oh. Nice shield,
Yeah,
bud.
your AC's too high for him to give you moral support. Sorry.
Well, technically, if it was a ranged attack, I'd have a 21 AC.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, he just tries to comfort you.
Yeah.
And I guess fails. And then he goes out to all the rest of you and says, have we come to some sort of decision? If there's anything I need to clarify, the terms of our agreement, why we're here,
I would like to hear the terms.
Can you get the terms of services, please?
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
get
can you read the fine text,
Anyways.
please?
Yeah, let me get out my phone. I'm gonna pull up the TOS for no. Yeah.
I'm not gonna
so,
read it. I'm just gonna click OK. But like,
oh, yeah, no,
like
that's
it to be
probably
there.
And he pulls out.
I like your privacy policy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will not sell your information.
Can I send an NDA?
Yeah. Okay.
And prenup, real quick.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do some exposition here, and like after you, are we done with the jokes?
Yes.
Okay.
One more.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
One more. Hold on. Let me think about it.
Okay. This has got to be a good goof. Okay.
It's hard. It's hard.
But yes, the terms of your stay are pretty simple. We will provide room and board for you whenever you need it. I'm sure you all probably have houses at this point, but whenever you need that. And we will send you on missions that you can do at your leisure to research and hopefully attempt to neutralize the altar plane leaks into the world. And we will also be paying you quite a bit. All right, we got one.
Trauma.
Great.
Can I get a trauma raise?
Workers' comp.
There's no workers' comp.
Workers' comp.
There is no dental. There is no Flavor Town.
There'll be vision.
I do gotta go with this.
Okay, so you agreed. Cool.
As long as I can opt out at any time.
Yeah, are we
I
forced
agree.
to tenure? and
Yeah,
whatever?
no. We're not gonna hold you here. But we
really?
do need the help.
Really?
I'll help.
Oh,
I mean, we could hold you here, but we're not going to.
I just stare at him intently.
How much information do you have on the Celestial
Hey, do we
Library?
go up?
But do you have information on what now, Ghost? Sorry, I don't know.
The Celestial Library.
The Celestial Library. What is? We have a little bit on that. It's not our primary form of expertise. We primarily study the altar plane, but we have some information on that.
However, I'm probably going to focus my research on the library.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll help you in any way that we can. But how is everyone else feeling about this? And I'm very sorry for the way Miles treated you, and I guess you'll get the chance to meet the 11 Cent Gang now.
I attack him. No.
Whoa. Finish the job.
Gotta finish the job.
But what is everybody's answers?
I say yes.
Okay.
And I kind of go back to looking through all their shit.
Okay.
More specifically, their books and shit.
All right. Azura? Sorry, Azura?
Oh.
How's that?
Wait, I was totally just not paying attention there. I'm so sorry.
Walk out.
Ghost agreed. Lawrence agreed.
Oh, yeah.
in
As long as
character.
I can.
Sorry,
As long as
sorry
I
to
can-
interrupt, but do you guys have cat food?
Yeah, actually, we do have cat food. I mean, you're looking at one.
Can you poison it?
What?
My cat only eats poison.
Oh, a Kalinic. Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you.
Dara, how you doing over there?
You forgot Max.
Oh well, she already
Yeah,
said
you did.
yes. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. As long as I can opt out.
Yeah, that you can opt out at any point. And Dara, are you all right?
Can I get a bit to think about it?
Yeah, that's completely understandable. And if you guys want to stay there for the night, you can, or you can stay in Windborne, wherever.
I'm gonna stay in
leave to
Windborne.
go
I'm
to
not
the-
staying with
the
them.
Smithy.
Okay.
That's where that
Okay,
might-
so you go and you get it was a scale mail and a trident.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have all that now, and you should just be able to equip that, I think, in your
Yeah,
equipment thing.
What kind of scale mail is it again?
Just generic. It's not like magical or anything. It's just generic scale mail that you bought. So I think it should just be the standard.
Yep, I just grabbed it.
Okay, perfect. Does anyone else have any resolving actions to do in Windborne or in the Raven's Mantle headquarters?
No.
No. Okay.
I just go to the Living Drought, which isn't that a tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a coffee shop? I can't remember.
It's kind of both, but yes.
Whatever, somewhere, and just go get a room and just kind of sit.
Just like process what's going on.
I grab like a really big thing of some type of alcohol and go sit.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so that's
Maybe
gonna
punch a few doors on the way out.
Yeah, crush a few doorknobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna conclude this session.
I go back to the College of Wimborne and crush that specific doorknob.
No. Yeah.
And leave another gold thing there. It's like.
So yeah, that's gonna conclude this session, and you're not gonna level up this time.
Okay.
We level up. Cool.
No.
Level up, right?
Yeah.
You said yeah.
No. You're not leveling up.
We're level 13 now, right?
Whoa. That was quick.
Level 20? Pog?
20?